Dr. Jose Rizal, our national hero, once said that the youth is the future or the hope of our future. Or in Tagalog, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Do you still remember that? Why do you think I bring that up? It's because tonight we are going to bring you a very wonderful young man who started early in life, like he was around 13 and 14 when he decided that he's going to take control of of his financial life. And right now, he's actually doing tremendous, wonderful works around his community and all the people around him. And he started very young. That's why I remember that saying from Dr. Jose Rizal. But before we proceed and before you meet him, allow me to please greet all of you with magandang gabi sa inyong lahat! From my home to yours, from my heart to yours, I am sending you abundance of health, wealth, and happiness and joy. And I am hoping that despite the heavy rain outside right now, I hope that you guys are all safe and warm at the comfort of your own home. Good evening, everyone. This is Joanna Marie Lazaro. I am a co-owner and CEO of Laurus Enterprises. And tonight, we are bringing you another episode of Manifest, Master, Inspire. So before I proceed, please help me in welcoming my business partner and my mentor, the founder and the president of Laurus Enterprises and the K-pop chairman of the Philippines, Mr. Jerome San.
Hi, good evening, Joanna, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Ayun.
Yes. Good evening to you, Jerome. Malakas din ba ang ulan dyan sa'yo?
Walang ulan so far. Wala pa
Oh,
yata.
dito malakas ang ulan. So I'm actually a little bit worried kasi every time na lumalakas ang ulan dito sa area ko, humihina ng gusto yung internet ko. But I'm hoping magiging okay rin naman lahat.
Yes. Yeah, hoping din. So meaning parating na dito yung ulan. From your
Don't
home
hope
to
for
my
it.
home.
Yes, don't hope for it. So, Jerome, it's going to be a very, very exciting night because
Yes.
we will be joined in a few minutes by a wonderful young guy who started in life early, like 13 to 14. And I believe you were his mentor when he was starting because he used to be part of the Cash Flow 101 workshop. Is that correct?
Yeah, I wouldn't say mentor naman. It's just he asked for advice. I give him advice. Yung ganun, once in a while. But never really sit down. Yeah. But in a way. But I also learned a lot from him because I know him for decades na rin, since he was like 13 years old. So wow. Amazing. Super excited.
Truly, that's so amazing. And I had the chance of working with him as well for the Cash Flow 101 workshop because both him and I nagvo-volunteer kami sa Cash Flow eh. And for all the online audience, what you have to understand as a volunteer, we don't get paid, and then we really dedicate half day to support all the participants of the Cash Flow 101 workshop. So that's how amazing this guy is. And in a little while, makikilala nyo na po siya. And hello to you, Nikki! Galingan mo ng pogi. Yan. Maraming salamat. So I believe, Jerome, before I ask you to please share to our online audience right now what the event is all about so that they can have an idea. Allow me just to greet them muna right now. Good evening to all of you, our online audience. Maraming salamat po for joining us for another episode of Manifest, Master, Inspire. And it is my joy of informing everyone that this is our final episode for season 5. So meaning, when you are ending something, you are going to start a new one, right? So just wait for it po because definitely we will come back soon for season 6 of Manifest, Master, Inspire. Hello to you, Nikki. Hi. My kisses to you, my dear. Miss you. Cham, hello from Cebu. Nadia, Michael, Jewel, TJ, Charmaine. All right. Robbie, Mark, D, Carla Puri, hello, JB,
Hello.
Isabel, Rice, and who else? Jose. O, di ba? Binanggit ko lang kanina si Jose Rizal. And to all of you, if this is your first time watching the show, maraming salamat po for tuning in. And Jerome, can you please share to everybody what the event is all about?
Yes. So Laurus Enterprises, our company, what we do is we organize business learning event by bringing in best-selling author, international speaker like Robert Kiyosaki to Gary Vaynerchuk and many more. We also franchise signature programs like in program the T. Harvecker, the Million Mind Intensive, and what else? Blair Singers. Baka Blair
Sales and
Singer.
Leadership Mastery Program, The
Yeah, sales
Authority
and
Team
leadership.
together with Robert Riopel. There's a lot, actually. Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot also. Also, we franchise yung online program ng Mind Valley, yung platform. So that's what we do nung live event. So since nung nag-lockdown last March, we have to postpone all our live event to further notice. So what we do instead is we decided to do this Manifest Master Inspire because we still want to continue to provide value to our learning partners and our clients. So that's why we do this. So here we invite people because most of our client and learning partners, they are business people, authors, speakers, and from different industry. Very ano, ang tawag dito? Yeah, from different industry. So that's why we invited them because even though very challenging times, they were able to manifest their dream, master their craft, and right now inspiring their world. So meaning they are actually thriving in this arena, and that's why we invited them. So this is what the whole program is all about: manifest, master, inspire.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Jerome. And I just want to acknowledge Nico Jurado, who is a self-proclaimed number one or the top fan of our guest tonight, na si M.M.M. Yes, Nikki, we also miss the M.M.I. and we're hoping that, we can go back to doing the live events. But for now, Manifest, Master, Inspire, and all the other programs of Laurus Enterprises are still available to you so that we can continue to journey with you towards your success. And if this is your first time to tune in to our show, or if this is your first time to actually experience Laurus Enterprises, please allow me to invite all of you to like and follow Laurus Enterprises in our social media handles. Currently po, you're viewing us or you're watching us here at Facebook, and we are also live streaming this event or this program po on our YouTube channel. So we invite you to please like and follow Laurus Enterprises. All you have to do is to type in at Laurus PH. That would be LAURUSPH, and you can follow us in our Facebook account, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and even on Laika. So we are available on different platforms so you can continue to learn with us and we can continue to walk with you towards your journey to success. All right. And right now, I could see that we have lots of friends already tuning in and they're so excited. Thank you so much, guys, for the excitement that you are bringing in. And just for you to know what to expect or to manage your expectation all throughout the show, we will be sharing in a few minutes, but at the same time we are encouraging you to please continue to support us and engage with us via the comment section, because we all know in a virtual setup like this, it is your comments lang po that would make us really know whether we are serving you, whether you are learning from us, or whether you are enjoying the discussions and the conversations we are having here in Manifest, Master, Inspire. And of course, because we already know that here in the Philippines, we have the best internet providers in the whole wide world. So kapag nawala po kami suddenly from your screen, or nawala ako or si Jerome or even yung guest po natin at nawala po kami sa screen, don't you worry, because definitely we are coming back agad-agad. And I want to apologize as early as now kung magkaroon po ng opportunity later nabigla po akong lumabo sa screen nyo or si Jerome or even our guest. We want to apologize to you in advance because that is something that is beyond our control. But don't you worry because despite po na maging blurry kami sa screen po ninyo, the discussion would continue and all the value that we hope that you'll be able to pick up from the show, mapipick up, makukuha nyo pa rin po yan. Good or good? Can you please let me know in the comment section if that is something that excites you? Can you please type in good? Let's see. Bumagal yata yung internet ko. All right. So I think, Jerome, everybody is so excited already to know and start learning from our special guest tonight. Can you
Yes.
please share to them a little bit of information about M.M.I?
Sure, with pleasure. Now, our guest for tonight, he's known online as M.M.M, which stands for, later ko na sabihin, M.M.M, has been trading the currency and commodity market for more than a decade. He started in stock market at age 15 and ventured into Forex shortly after. In 2013, he started a school called Midas Academy. In 2017, he founded Leo Advantage, a Forex trading school where they teach students how to take advantage of the Forex market through a simple yet through 4-level program, best suited for busy income earners. So without further ado, please help us welcome tonight Mr. Marc in M.M.M. Marc, ano?
Mercader.
Mercader Mancilla.
Okay, come on in, Marc. Alam ko na shy ka pa.
Hello.
There you are! Finally!
Alam mo, bigla ko lang naalala, Marc.
Oh,
Yung cash flow pala sa, saan pa tayo pumunta?
Same.
Nag-out of town?
Palawan.
Palawan, tama. Puerto Princesa. Na doon ka, no? I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fun.
Small
Very,
delegation
very
lang
fun.
tayo na nagpunta sa Palawan. How are you, Marc?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling better.
Yes.
Good.
Are you excited
saya.
to know, Marc, are you excited to know na yung number one fan mo is actually in the audience and she's very,
Nandito.
very active right now. Like she's
Wow.
stalking you.
Wow.
Biglang naging stalker si Nikki. Baka
Thank
may
you, thank you,
special
thank you.
message ka sa number one fan mo.
Thank you for supporting. No. I was really inspired kasi by Nikki when she did this. I think I was inspired and grateful kasi it's something na it's like two of my mentors meeting. So Nikki and Sir Jerome. So I was really excited and happy. Yan.
Well,
Yes,
excited
and
din
right
ako nung
now,
Nikki kasi first time ko na-meet si Nikki. I've been curious, sino pa girlfriend ni Marc for a while? Yun. So finally,
ngayon naman,
na-dissect namin.
yes, kami naman yung excited and happy. Finally, ikaw naman yung nandito. So maybe in the next seasons of Manifest Master Inspire, we can both invite you for the couple
Definitely.
edition naman, right? Because
Nako,
for sure
gusto
it's
ko
going
yan.
to be a different perspective. O sige, so that's something that our online audience are going to look forward to. Ako din, excited na ako for that. But before natin planuhin yung next episode with you and Nikki, Marc, I want to ask you, kasi dito sa Manifest Master Inspire, I'm sure Nikki knows this already kasi she's been in the show. We actually have a tradition here wherein we are preparing questions for you ahead of time so that you can be guided. So I want to ask you right now, Marc, are you ready to answer our 6,433 questions that we prepared just for you tonight?
Alam mo, perfect, Joanna. Saan email mo sinend?
Hindi mo ba nakita? 6,433 questions yon. Pero in a little while, biglang may naalala si Jerome na question na gusto niyang itanong sa'yo. Kaya naging 6,589. So yun na yung latest.
Salamat sa pag-update.
At least you're aware ahead of time before tayo magtanong. right?
Yes.
So to our online audience, are you also ready? Or are you prepared for Mark to answer 6,589 questions that we have for him? Because if you are, we are so ready. And Mark, maybe we can start right away, right?
Of course, simulan na natin. Marami-rami pala siya.
Marami-rami. So I hope you have your food. Also, dapat nag-ready ka na ng pillows, ng blanket, ng banig sa tabi mo kasi hanggang madaling araw tayo dito, Mark.
Ay, ready ako dyan.
Okay. Sige, mamaya pag sumasagot ka na at tinatanong ka na ni Jerome, ako naman yung kukuha ng banig ko. But Mark, seriously, we want to thank you. Thank you so much for saying yes to the invitation. Ako, kasi di ba medyo naging, parang nagkaroon na chat-chat. Parang I was telling you na ito yung date natin and then suddenly ito yung date and then sabi ko, hindi, go back na lang tayo sa ganitong date because there has been last minute changes that we have to do with the show. But thank you so much kasi naging open yung calendar mo and you have been very flexible to really support us in the show. And for that, your Laurus Enterprises family is so grateful to you. And we're so grateful that we have you finally tonight.
Thank you. My heart is always open, of course, to Laurus, since you've been inspiring me since I was in high school, first year high school. Yun. So really, really, really grateful and happy to be here.
Yes, thank you. So let's get started with our 6,589 questions. Jerome, are you ready? Oops, naka-mute ka, Jerome.
Okay, I'm ready. But ikaw, Mark, ready ka na?
Nako, ready na ako.
Okay,
Since
sige. First question.
nung 20 years old pa lang.
Wow.
Parang ano yun, Mark, no? I was born ready. Nagganon.
Yes. I've watched Sir Jerome so many times on stage na I think along the way, pinapractice ko na yung thank you speech ko.
I'm looking forward to that. Magre-ready ba kami ng panyo, Mark? Let us know, ha?
Kailangan banner at tarpaulin.
Wow.
Sige. So, habaan mo yung sagot para mapaprint ko na yung tarpaulin.
Ay, sige. Sige.
All right. Let's
Yes.
get ready with the question because all our online audience, yung mga kakulto ninyo ni Nikki, sobrang Gina raw sila. So, ready, set, go.
Okay.
Okay,
Yan.
sige, first question. Okay, I first met you, Mark, I think sa Cash Flow 101. You were still teenager. I don't know kung grade 6 or first year high school, but you're one of the youngest person I met who attend yung Cash Flow at that time. And I remember kasi you didn't just attend one time and every time we have cash flow continuously, your mom always bring you doon. Tapos I think mama pumunta sa green belt, babalikan ka na lang later on. Yun. So, tapos up to a point, sabi ko kay Mark, I think you don't have to pay na, just attend na lang. Kasi every time babayad siya keep coming. So for me kasi, for someone like you at that age, oh by the way, ito pa pala, I remember a few years after nung you keep attending cash flow, you're asking me how do I trade sa stock? Sabi ko, okay, at the time wala rin ako masyadong alam. Alam ko lang buy low, sell high, that's all. Yeah, common stocks eh. Yun, so sabi ko, where can I enroll, ganun everything. So I help you and parang yung pinasa lang kita sa saan mo kita pinasa?
Citysec. Yes.
Yun. And at the time, alanganin pa ako kasi parang mag-i-stocks ka. Alam ko na sa high school ka pa noon, kilala ko mom mo, baka pagalitan ako ng mom mo. So medyo maingat din ako. I was just wondering, no, like for someone at your age at that time, what inspired you to pursue yung financial, business, all those things? Kasi normally at that age, people nasa gaming, comics, what else? Girlfriend, boyfriend, but you're someone so very different na parang, pinursue mo yun. So what inspired you at that age to pursue it?
That's a very good question. Actually, walang nag-inspire.
Uh-huh.
Kasi this is what happened. This is the story behind the scenes. So at that time, I was very interested and I was really, really focused on, syempre, high school. So gitara, ganon, pa-impress, ganyan. Nung na-meet ng mom ko yung friends ko, and okay naman, it's really amazing. But sabi niya, parang may better path for you. So, ang ginawa niya, um,
Hmm.
niyaya niya ako to one of the events. The first person that I met in Laurus is si Sir L. Tapos sabi niya, sige, just sit in, tapos parang saling kit-kit lang. So, okay, sige, sitting in. Tapos, I was expecting the entire event, the first one, to be very boring. Kasi ang sabi sa akin, okay, we're going to learn about business. At that age, what? What? It's adult stuff. Parang ayaw ko nun. But, what's really inspiring is you are able to teach business in a very fun way. So, hindi ko na-expect na, okay, this is cash flow. So, ano to? The first na umattend ako, hindi ko alam what's happening. Then, sabi ko, okay, parang fun yun. I wanna try. So, nung mga susunod na, tsaka ko lang na-try. O sige, I want to try playing the game. The Cash Flow 101 board game. Nung time na yun, I was just focused on winning the game na I think I wasn't able to absorb yung sinasabi in between. Tas, basta it's just a game, tas coffee, and game. Yun lang yung focus ko. Until one time, someone in the table, ginawa niya parang, okay, how do you make money from this? Kasi ang mahal ng mga properties doon. Ang ginawa niya, he was able to buy stock. Yung $1
Mhm.
stock. And then,
Yes.
from there, nag-40 sa next turn. Parang, wait, parang gusto ko atang mangyari. I think that's what's happening in the actual stock market. So ako, okay, gusto ko na matutunan yung stock market. Kasi akala ko, I can buy it at $1. The following day, it's going to jump ng 40. Kasi yung napapanood ko about the stock market, di ba, parang suit and tie, sobrang glamorous. So ako, gusto ko rin yan. I wanna learn that. Then yun na, tanong na ako ng tanong sa mom ko. Nung time na tanong ako ng tanong sa mom ko, ang expertise kasi ng mom ko is into real estate. So syempre siya, hala, paano ko naman sasagutin? Kaya niya ako pinasa na sa'yo. Yan. Tapos from there, I got really interested kasi parang sa lahat ng classmates ko, I was the only one with extracurricular activity. Tapos, I'm earning pa. So, I can buy all the stuff that I want. Yun. That's how I got interested with investing. But, it wouldn't work if hindi ako nasimulan ng mom ko. Kasi at a very young age, tinuturuan na kami about business. Yun. How you can make money from selling, from working. Naalala ko nun, parang we were paid 5 pesos per shoe na lililinis namin. Yung shoes lang naman namin. So parang natututo kami hanggang sa, okay, may mas madaling way. Kasi ito, one shoe, para malinis yon takes 10 minutes. So ano yung mas mabilis na way para kumita? So yun, that's how I got into selling yung mga chips, mga candies. And then, naisip ko, wait, mas madaling kumita to kasi yung 5 pesos na binabayad sa akin, pwede ko siyang kitain ng nagbebenta lang ako ng 3 max. Yun. So parang doon na, dire-diretso na from there. Yun.
Interesting story, no? Thank you so much, Mark, for clarifying with us how you get started. Ngayon, ang tanong ko, I have 2 questions based dun sa naging sharing mo. First question ko, kasi sabi mo, you get amazed that $1 naging $40 and you thought that it's something that's really happening in the real world. So when you started, and you found out, you discovered na sobrang layo pala nung
Yes.
reality. But it's a reality. Pwede talaga na you can buy it at that price only, pero pwede siyang mag-jump to 4,000% higher, right? Pwede siyang, nangyayari talaga siya. However, hindi siya yung katulad dun sa isip mo na binili ko ng $1 ngayon, $40 sa kagad siya bukas, agad-agad. So,
Yes.
my question regarding that is, what did you do when you found out? Ano yung na-feel mo? And how did you process your emotions around it? Ano yung takeaway mo when that happened? When you realize na hindi pala ganun yung realidad. And then the second question that I have, sasabihin ko kasi, alam mo yung utak ko tumatakbo. Parang siyang taxi, ayaw huminto nung metro. Yung second question ko,
Hindi naman sobra yung metro.
Hindi naman. Tama naman. Naka-ano naman tayo. Naka-ano tayo kay LTFRB. Wow.
Okay, okay.
Naka-register tayo. So yung question ko, kasi it fascinates me. Sabi mo nga, bata ka pa, you were still in high school. At that time, gitara-gitara, barkada-barkada, di ba? And then you get introduced to cash flow and then you were blown away. And then eventually, pinasok mo ang mundo ng selling. For a young man as you, it's something na nakaka-fascinate kasi alam naman natin, even hanggang ngayon, yung mga kaedadan ko, yung mga medyo older na than you, may mga restrictions or inhibitions pa rin sila in relation to selling. Pero ikaw, nakita mo kagad yung beauty ng selling na instead na mag-wash-wash ako ng shoes, magbenta na lang ako ng max, mas mabilis yung pera, diba? So ang question ko around it is that, what motivated you? Paano mo nakita yung ganong klaseng opportunity at a very young age? Pero going back muna tayo dun sa first question ko.
Okay. So, nung na-realize ko na after kong, the first stock that I bought was Jollibee. Kasi I remember Sir Jerome saying na only invest in the things that you understand. So, syempre, bata, Jollibee lang naman yung alam ko, diba? Ano pa ba? Hindi ko naman alam yung mga
Yun din narinig ko sa CitySec kay Juanes. So, parang pinasa ka.
Actually, sasabihin ko lang pala, I think sa stock market, si Juanes yung very inspiring. Kasi, nung nandun ako, so, may break time yun eh. Tapos, ina-explain niya yung risk and reward and all of these things. Kasi, dun niya na-clarify na hindi pala siya overnight success. Kung naghahanap ako ng overnight success, it's not CitySec. We're free to leave the room. But nung time na yun kasi, merong parang something that made me want to stay. Yun yung snacks. Yung C2 at saka yung mamon.
bakit nung nandun ako, walang snacks?
Alam mo, may pattern ka, Mark. Sa cash flow, it was the coffee. Kasi di ba, overflowing coffee tayo sa email, right? Sa CitySec, it's the C2. So, may attachment ka sa drinks.
But amazing kasi, nung nalaman ko hindi siya ganon, pinakita pa rin sa akin ni Juanes yung possibilities, which was, how do you compete for these things? Kasi at that time, yung stock market is sobrang alien sa akin. How do people make money from this? This is pinakita niya in a very simple way. Okay, this is how you compute for the potential profit. This is how you compute for potential loss. If maganda yung trade-off, edi go for it. Tapos, doon lang siya nag-sink in sa akin, okay, so kailangan ko palang aralin itong mga things na to. This is not something na based sa chamba. This is something na pwede talagang makompute. At that time, nagkataon, I was taking up algebra nun sa high school. Tapos naisip ko, wait, so kung pwedeng i-compute to, technically, kaya kong i-compute yung way ko to success. And that's what made me more interested sa stocks. I remember telling my mom nung pauwi kami, kasi sabi niya, bakit ka interesado dito? Hindi pa parang sobrang complicated nito? Sabi ko, yes, that's what I like. Kasi there are all the variables that you're going to look at. Economic, yung company, yung parang macro to micro. Lahat ng things na to, if I get to understand all of this, then I can make a lot of money. What motivated me is actually money. Hindi siya tunog noble and everything, but at that time kasi ang importante lang sa akin, okay, there's stuff that I want to buy, there are toys that I want to buy, there is the latest guitar that I want to buy. But ang turo kasi sa amin sa bahay, if I want to buy something, I have to earn it. Hindi siya binibigay lang randomly. I remember noon, parang I wanted to buy this 20 peso plastic samurai sword sa palengke. So, ano yun, yung parang lambat na net pa yon. And then, halos umiyak na ako kasi parang 20 pesos lang to, sige na. But at that time, my parents were also firm in teaching me the value of money. So, yun talaga yung parang, okay, dun pa lang na-ingrain na sa akin na, okay, money is important, but it shouldn't be something na pampalit. Kumbaga parang if you ask me, anong mas importante, yung arm or yung paa? Both.
Yes.
So, ganun din yung money. Anong importante? Money or relationships? Both. They serve a different purpose. So yun, from there, dun ko na naintindihan, okay, so if I want to do this, all I have to do is just understand how the market works. And that's it. And at that time, the way kasi na in-explain ni Juan is sobrang dali lang talaga. So,
Mhm.
was really inspired na, okay, I want to learn this. And at that time, buti na lang, maganda yung environment sa Laurus. Kasi at that time, I remember, sila Alex yon, sila Kurt, magkakasama kami. Tapos we were talking about, how do you understand the stock market and everything. We were sharing tips, we were sharing our lessons. And at that time, mas na-interest ako kasi at that time we bought a stock. Sabay-sabay kaming lahat. It was a mining
Mm.
stock. Sobrang mura. Then, lumipad siya. Parang less than 1 cent yun eh. Tapos ang dami kong nabili, feeling ko sobrang yaman ko kasi less than 1 cent kasi number of shares eh. And then
Oo.
that's how that's what pushed me to study the market further. Kasi ang laki talaga ng kinita ko dun sa stock na yun. Yun.
Mhm.
I think that's my
Yes.
answer
Na
for
it
number
didn't
1.
happen out of chamba nga because inaral mo talaga siya,
Mm-mm,
right?
mm-mm.
That's so nice. That's a really
Yeah.
good lesson for a very young person like you at that time. You already have that kind of discernment on the things that's happening around you. So, ang bata mo pa lang, pero ano ka na, no? Ano tawag mo doon? Matured na in a way, mag-isip. It's because also of your parents. Dahil
Mm-mm,
ganun ka rin nila pinalaki. So, going back
mm-mm.
doon sa second question ko, Mark, bakit hindi ka nagkaroon ng inhibitions to selling?
Maganda kasi yung introduction sa akin sa selling. Hindi siya yung parang, kumatok ka sa kapitbahay mo, magbenta ka ng longganisa. No, hindi siya ganun. It was an easier way to earn money. That's why
Mm.
nag-click siya. Tapos I remember my parents noon, sinasabi nila na, this was after nung matanda na kami, na kahit ang mahal ng benta nung cheese rings noon, kasi ang mahal nung benta ko, hindi ko kasi alam yung proper pricing. They still support me. Ang naalala ko noon, yung cheese
Magkano
rings yung
markup mo?
times 5.
Pero may buyers ka, grabe. Yun yung
Yung sa
nakakabilib.
bahay naman.
Yeah. Sa stock tawag yun, oversold.
Yes.
Overbought.
But what really got me hooked sa selling kasi, this is amazing. I haven't shared this with anyone. But Sir Jerome knows this. Kasi nung nagsisell ako noon, I think I was in grade school. Tapos nung nag-cash flow na, syempre parang doon ko na-realize, ay wait, parang para akong takatakboy kung if yun yung products na isa-sell ko. There, tinuruan ako ng mom ko to go to Divisoria and look for products. First item that I sold was a Beyblade. If naabutan ng viewers natin yung Beyblade, it's like a top,
What's
trumpo.
that? I don't know
Siyang
that.
trumpo, tas
Kunwari,
naglalaro.
kunwari
Yun,
bata.
yun.
I don't know that.
That one. Meron ako nakita na parang it was the trendiest toy noon. Everyone wanted one. Pero sobrang mahal. As in, sobrang mahal niya.
Mm.
Meron sa
Mm.
Divisoria, yung box, same na same. But, parang less, kunyari, kung 2,000 ang Beyblade, sample lang, parang doon mga 150. Pag yung sobrang kopyang-kopya talaga, nasa 300. So, I can sell it at half of the
Oh.
original price and say, okay, this is original. Ay, hindi ko naman alam ano yung original or what. O, sabi lang sa akin, okay, sa Divisoria binibili ng mga mall, so why not go straight to the supplier? So, okay.
Tama.
Mhm.
And then, yon. Tapos, it wasn't scary for me to sell kasi at that time, yung product ko is something na pinagkakaguluhan. Hindi ako yung parang nilulook down upon. Tapos, my school was also very supportive kasi they are encouraging people to more to go beyond academics. Yun, I think, yun, nag-a-align lahat eh. And then, doon na,
Wait, anong course mo, Mark? Anong course mo?
business management. But, nung high school, it was computer, IT. So, hindi siya talaga related.
Oo.
Very supportive talaga ng environment. So, I was very lucky doon.
Yes,
Yun.
you are. Yeah, starting from your parents and the people who you met. It's because you know what? 'Di ba sabi nga nila, parang when you are very clear with your why, everything else would align. right?
Yes, yes.
You just have to be begin with the end in mind. So kasi ako parang what I'm hearing from you right now, before you start anything, you're already very clear. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not noble pagpapakinggan kasi all the reason that you had at that time was because you wanted to buy toys, all these things that a usual young man would really want because that's the
Yes,
reality. Yun
yes,
naman talaga yung meron sa mundo ng mga kabataan before, 'di ba? But hindi
yes.
siya, parang isipin mo, uy, mukhang pera to si Mark. Pero ginawa mo yung paraan on your own na hindi ka umasa sa parents mo to acquire those things. So because it's very clear for you na I have to make my own money so that I can buy these things. Wala kang guilt na pabigat ka
Yes,
sa magulang
yes.
mo, right? So that's a really nice story that you have shared with us, Mark. And I love the story about Divisoria kasi that's one thing that I also learned from Jerome and Angie. So ang favorite word ko nga pag nagpupunta ako ng Divisoria is yakwi.
Ano yun?
Alam mo, Jerome, ano yung
Ah,
yakwi?
Yakwi, mahal.
What?
Ah, parang kayo ni Nikki,
Oo,
mahal.
yun. Ano yun daw?
Ang witty
Strategy
nun.
strategy yun, Mark. Kapag nasa pag nasa Divisoria ka, tapos magtatanong ka, tatanungin mo, magkano, tapos sasabihin nila. Sasabihin mo raw, yakwi, yakwi, tapos ganun yung mukha mo, yakwi, yakwi. Ibig sabihin, namamahalan ka para yung tindero, yung may-ari, kasi di ba usually Chinese yung may-ari, sasabihin nila sa'yo, magkano ulit tawad? Oh,
Ah.
Ang ganda sa Divisoria.
diba?
Yun.
Yun. Isa yan sa mga
Yeah.
natutunan ko sa Divisoria. Pero nagdi-Divisoria kasi ako for my personal things, hindi para ibenta. Pero ikaw kasi pang
Mm.
benta. So, you have a
Mm-mm.
very different reason and that's really nice. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, wait,
Jerome, you were
I
about to say something? Yes.
yeah, well, naalala ko lang kasi remember well, several question ito, First, naalala ko lang nung si Nikki, nung kinukuwento niya yung starting din niya, actually sa Divisoria din siya kumukuha. So, para pala kayo doon. Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
Kasi I remember kasi Mark, nung sabi mo, I wanna learn stock market. So, tapos sabi ko, sige, but I try to discourage you muna kasi kilala ko
Yes.
ma'am mo. High school ka, tapos sabi mo, magkano puhunan kailangan? Okay, kasi sa CitySec, ang requirement is 25,000 deposit at that
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
Tapos, I remember like, stocks naman when you buy, at least yung lot size na 5,000, yung pinakamaliit na pwede mong bilhin. Tapos I remember sabi ko kay Mark, Mark kasi ka naman mga 30,000, tapos you have to be 18 or 21. I forgot. Yun. Tapos sabi, sige. Tapos I think after less than a year tumawag ka, sabi mo, meron na po kayong 30,000, ganon, ha? It's like, paano mo nakuha? Parang tapos sabi ko, wala ka pang, high school ka pa noon, ha? Tapos sabi ko, alam ba ng mama mo? Alam ko, nandito mama ko, pinasa mo pa. Tapos sabi ng mama, Jerome, excited na rin ako, ganon. Sabi ko, patay. Yeah, how did you get yung 30,000 from selling ba? Kasi yun yung isa na curious ako, paano mo nakuha yun? Kasi nung bata ko, hindi ko ma-raise ganong kalaking money. Yun.
Okay. That one actually came from gifts. So birthday, nung may mga nagbibigay ng gift and everything, but most of it came from my grandmother. So parang pumunta siya sa house and then sabi niya, okay, ito yung gift ko sa'yo, I want to support you, ganyan with whatever you're doing. So binigyan niya ako noon ng 25.
Wow.
Yun. So I was really very, 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 very lucky. Tapos, very supportive din kasi yung yung parents. And at that time, ang pinaka-hurdle ko talaga was, how do I open an account? Kasi underage ako noon. So, ang tagal ng discussion namin. Hanggang sa, naging decision yata, naging decision was, use yung name ng mom ko. Since ang mom ko talaga, ang focus niya kasi is real estate So, I could be the one who's involved in stocks. So, at least there's someone in the family na nandun sa stocks. Yun. But, raising the amount of money can come from several sources. Kasi I could be selling yung sa Beyblade. At that time, wala akong proper money management. So, whatever I sell, since ang laki ng patong ko talaga, yung half nun, balik sa business, so I can buy double the stocks. Double yung stocks ng whatever I'm selling. Half of it goes straight to play jar. So, wala talaga, walang responsibility. But it was very inspiring kasi at that time, syempre hindi ko pa naiintindihan yung give. Syempre pag bata ka, 'di ba? would you
Mm-mm.
be interested na, okay, sige, magdo-donate ako. But nowadays, yung mga youngsters ngayon, they understand the value of giving already. So that's something new.
Mm-mm.
Yun.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's so nice. All right.
Right.
Another question for you, Mark. Kasi 'di ba, we know the trading and also because
Mm-hmm.
you are also in business, they are made better when it is tied up with our personal growth. That's why, 'di ba? And it's so nice na nag-meet tayo sa Laurus Enterprises whose main mission is to really empower, educate, and transform people's lives through the events that we are doing. So I want to ask you, because you started really with a very solid and stable foundation, and that's your parents. Because of them, nagkaroon ka ng ganitong mentality, and because of their guidance to you, naging maganda talaga din yung starting mo. Kasi nagsisimula talaga yun sa magulang natin, 'di ba? Kumbaga
Mm-hmm.
kaya nga may tinatawag na mommy issues, daddy issues, right? Pero with you, your parents have been very helpful and they have been very encouraging to you in terms of the path that you wanted to take even at a very young age. So, coming from the position na lumaki ka na ganun yung parents mo, and if we have parents in the show right now, can we ask for your advice? What can you tell them if they want their own kids to be invested or to get started to have interest on personal growth as well?
Ah, okay. What worked for me before was that they made it fun and they made it relevant. Hindi siya nag-play around
Mhm.
with the adult issues like you need to be preparing for the future. Syempre as a kid, what future? It has to be relevant to the kid and it has to be
Mhm.
yun nga, fun. I think what made it fun was hindi fun yung nagwo-work. Hindi fun part yung selling part. Hindi fun part yung Divisoria
Mhm.
part. Kasi sa Divisoria, naalala ko nadudulas ako dun pag maputik. Tapos you have
Mhm.
to really clean yourself kapag ganon. What made it fun
Mhm.
was the reward after. Kasi I remember there was one time na I was into paper airplanes. And then there was this book in
Mhm.
National na I wanted to buy, but ang mahal, sobrang mahal. So what they
Mhm.
did was they gave me a lot of opportunities to earn. So that's buying yung stocks that I have. That's giving me more shoes to clean. That's helping around with the sa house, yung mga chores.
Mhm.
Tapos naalala ko parang uh, parang tinuro sa amin how to wash yung car. So parang 20
Uh-huh.
pesos yon. Hindi siya child labor. This is
Mhm.
something lang to teach us the value of exchanging our time for money. Yun
Mhm.
yung very
Yes.
clear. Yun.
Uh-uh.
And I think there was one more na parang pinagawa sa amin. It was yung ironing ng pants.
Mhm.
But they also
Yes.
stopped it kasi I learned na to learn a craft, to learn a trade, syempre may mga stuff between them. I remember yung sa dad ko, he had a really expensive pair of pants. Tapos meron yung parang leather tag dun sa may belt kung saan sinusuot. Hindi ko
Mhm.
alam na hindi pala dapat pinaplansya yon. So natunaw siya. Akala ko
Bawas
yung buong
sweldo.
pants. But they were also very patient in explaining to me, okay, so this is how it works. In-explain nila in a way na maintindihan ng kid. Na kid
Mhm.
version ko. So also as parents, you have to understand the language of your kid kasi syempre iba rin naman pag um, iba iba yung dating sa kid. If they know that
Mhm.
you understand them, then yung likelihood for them to listen is there. Basta support the kid, make it fun, make it relevant. Yun.
Mhm.
That would be
Mhm.
the advice.
I love what you said there because para siyang going back pa rin to dun sa, 'di ba, there's the love language,
Hmm.
'di ba? Parang, but this time, you're going to apply it lang based on the language that your children are going to understand it. Kasi yun nga minsan ang nangyayari, parang ako, halimbawa ako, when I talk to my siblings, nai-irritate ako kasi hindi nila naiintindihan yung sinasabi ko. But I forget to also remind myself na I should talk to them to the level that they would understand me. Kasi iba yung journey nila, iba yung journey ko, iba yung learnings nila, iba yung learnings ko. They can be the more advanced, or I could be the more advanced person in the conversation. So if I'm going to try to use my own lingo sa kanila, baka hindi nga magkakaroon talaga ng miscommunication, and maiinis lang, mapapagod lang both parties kasi hindi makukuha yung results that you wanted in the very first place.
Yes.
That's a really nice advice, Mark. Thank you so much. Yes, Jerome.
Yeah. It reminds me din kasi like buti na lang Mark yung parents mo kasi I know a lot of diba tayo mostly we learn things from parents, and kung sa bahay minsan yung I heard this lang, but yung mga sinasabi ng magulang sa anak, mahirap lang tayo, wala tayong pera, wag ka aas. Yung mga, and those kind of like have a huge impact din sa kids. Yeah, so always I think teaching is you have to be very careful kasi marami rin like bakit ganun sila lumaki kasi yun ang na-influence for me. Yeah.
Correct.
So yan yung vice versa.
Yes.
Watch out with the words.
Yes, it's very important that the parents would start investing themselves into personal development, because you cannot teach what you do not know, right?
Correct.
Kasi how are you going to inspire them to attend training, seminars like that if ikaw mismo hindi nila nakikita yung drive, right? Kasi ikaw yung model
Correct. Naalala ko pa nun, hindi ako saver. I'm more of a spender sa M.M.I. Well, a little bit nasa saver dahil lang sa ngayon. And then I remember nun, as a family, ginagawa namin yung money jar. So, ginawa namin yung envelope na maliliit. Tapos nilalagyan ko ng sticker ng Dragon Ball para okay, this is my FFA. Hindi ko alam kung saan ko gagamitin ang FFA. Basta kailangan may nakalagay doon para hindi ako pagalitan.
Okay.
Good.
Sa compliance, you started with compliance and then eventually it becomes a habit to you. Parang ganun ba yung nangyari?
Yes. Mas hindi siya parang pagalit na parang papaluin or whatever. Hindi. It's more of a reminder, constant reminder na okay, since ang importante lang sa akin talaga is the play jar. If I want to put more sa play jar, kailangan pantay ang FFA at play jar. Kasi parehong 10% siya sa M.M.I. And my parents would also do the same. Nakita ko talaga, very disciplined sila. Nakita ko na, okay, there are stuff that they really want to buy, pero hindi nila mabili kasi yung sa play jar is not enough. So, they really found ways. Tapos pinag-usapan namin sa dinner yun, na hindi siya parang, okay, kasi diba usually ng family, wag natin pag-usapan ng pera sa lamesa kasi masama.
Oo, correct.
Hindi ko I mean, it has to have some logic. Bakit masama pag-usapan ng money? So, yun, kailangan ma-explain din yun. So, it was really an environment wherein talking about money is very normal. So, imagine, sa bahay, normal mag-usap-usap ang about money. Sa Laurus, lahat nag-uusap about money. And it's normal. Parang ang measure of success pa doon was how everyone wants to become financially free. So if financially free ka, you're like, in today's language, Lodi. Wow, ang galing, ang taas na. And the recognition is there until ma-develop yung reasoning, bakit siya importante. So it has to speak with the current language muna. Yun.
That's so
Tanong
great.
lang, Mark. When did you attend sa Malaysia ka nag-M.M.I, di ba?
Philippines. 2018 yan.
No, nauna siya before natin nadala. Yeah, nag-attend na siya before.
Magkakasama tayo.
Ay,
kasama natin si tsaka si Miriam.
Okay, so in 2007. Yeah. Kasi actually si El yung reseller ko kasi. Reseller. Okay, yeah. Kasi meron din bumili sa akin, hindi ko lang maalala sino, sa Malaysia naman siya napunta.
Kami din. Bumalik kami.
Bumalik kay Malaysia. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yun yung 2007, yung first M.M.I. Okay, tama.
So Mark, what did you do with your FFA? Kasi sabi mo at that time when you were starting, you don't know what to do with your FFA, but you're putting money in comply, right? Dahil sa bahay may batas.
Yeah. Joanna, ito yung sinasabi ni Blair, yung establishing rules. So even sa bahay, or sa work, or
Yes,
sa
the absence
community.
of rules, people would create their own. So, curious ako, Mark, what did you do with your FFA? Nung nag-accumulate, kasi di ba, at a certain, kasi dapat financial freedom account mo yun that would be your golden goose. So, meaning, that's something that you will use to invest into something that would create additional income for you. So, what did you do with it?
Parang lahat ng question ko may kwento.
Which is
Actually,
I
nice.
love the kwento.
That one, what did I do with my FFA? I used it for learning. But not in the way na enroll ako with something. I learned that each jar serves its own purpose. Kasi what I did with my FFA, nilipat ko yung FFA na yun. Ang tagal na kasi sa FFA Nilipat ko yung FFA sa play. So, naging
Bawal
siyang
yun,
play
diba?
jar. Bawal siya.
Bawal yun
But that's a very important lesson. Kasi there came an opportunity na mag-invest yung mom ko and her business partners sa isang franchise, Minute Burger. It was very, parang, for me, parang, wow, franchise, I want to be part of this. But, wala akong FFA. Then, at that time, I remembered, nagkataon yun, sabay-sabay yun I went to, I think it was Pearl Drive yun, no, Sir Jerome, kung saan ka nagko-coffee before. I attended yung sa Pearl Drive, and then, I remember you saying, yung sa luck, yung, you wrote this pa in Chinese tapos sinry ko siyang i-memorize. Basta it's hawk, it's when preparation is opportunity. Doon ko siya naintindihan na, okay, para dito pala yun. Tapos doon talaga siya nag-sink in, kasi nag-align lahat na, okay, hindi ko magets bakit hindi na lang ako ipahiramin ng parents ko ng money. Kasi business naman to 'di ba? So yun, na kailangan mo rin pala maging financially ready kasi hindi naman pwedeng iasa mo lang lahat sa other people yung investment, 'di ba? Kailangan ikaw din maglabas. Yun. That's what I did. I used it to learn. And then the painful part was the branch na nag-invest sila became the top sa Minute Burger. So wala akong cut na kinikita. Yun,
Ang sakit.
Ang sakit. I was there sa start. Hindi ako Yun.
So just because inubos mo sa play jar yung laman ng FFA mo, no? Parang ito yung parang feeling ko, Mark, nung time na to, kumakanta ka ng, kung maibabalik ko lang.
Well said.
Akala ko kasi na-depress si Mark, so pumupunta doon sa Minute Burger na branch kumakain. Kaya lumakas yung benta.
Tapos kumakanta siya nung kung maibabalik ko lang. Tapos yung luha sa isang mata lang.
Tapos umuulan pa, no?
Pero alam mo, favorite ko Minute Burger sa mga lalo na yung black, yung pepper
Yes.
Masarap ang Minute Burger. Tsaka yung burger machine, masarap din.
Yes, oo.
Especially yung mga unang panahon Yung lately kasi parang hindi na ganun. Parang hindi na rin yata.
Pero Minute Burger, malaki pa rin yung patty nila compared sa iba.
Correct.
Yun yung
naging naging part din yun ng journey ko sa personal finance kasi mahal sa Minute Burger yung mango juice. It was 17 pesos. So I had to sell a lot. So yun yung parang naging reward ko. And it was very worth it for me. Ang sarap talaga. Ang sarap ng mango juice na yun. Yeah.
So kung nakikinig po ang ang owner ng Minute Burger, Becky naman po. Kanina pa po kami maraming ini-endorse. Endorse na namin si Citysec, si Jollibee, ngayon naman po si Minute Burger. Tapos sabi dito ni Mike, Angel's Burger, unang kagat. Oy, wag. Wag natin masabi yan. Angel's Burger, hello po sa inyo. Jerome, before you ask your next question, allow me lang to read some of the comments here. Actually, nakakatuwa lang yung comments natin. Led by Nikki, your number one fan. Kanina nabasa ko, sabi niya gano'n, wala po pwedeng umagaw ng top spot from her. Okay? And this proving it. Talaga, very active. Nikki, hello sa'yo. Maraming salamat. So, let's just greet some of the people that we have here. Kanina ba ako na-stop kanina? Okay.
Ah,
Ang dami kong binabalikan.
malayo.
Alright.
Malayo
I-greet
na.
na natin si Jewel. Hello, Ryan. Samuel, hello. At TJ Areza, welcome to the show, guys. Erin, Jeffrey Rojas, Mike Latorre, yan, si Jose Lorenzo, hello to you once again. Nicolai Sabado, wait, Jeffrey Rojas, Dennis Kim, Christina Rosales, Rhea Esguerra, si Carlo. Carlo sabi niya, grabe Sir Jerome. So si Mark po pala yung mystery kid na lagi niyong kinukwento sa cash flow natin. Kasi Mark, he always talk about you. He always share your story. Kasi you
Thank
have a very
you.
inspiring story. And totoo
Oo.
naman, yung it's actually very empowering na parang halimbawa, for somebody like me, nag-attend ako sa, I got introduced to cash flow. I was already 27, 28. So, medyo matanda na ako, di ba? Pero parang if I can hear yung story na somebody as young as 13 years old already started with cash flow and right now he's really doing well in his financial life and all the aspect of wealth in his life. So, nakaka-empower yun na parang, okay, it's not too late for me kahit na 27 or 30 years old na ako, I can still do something about my life, right? So, maganda talaga yung story mo.
Thank you,
Yan.
thank you, thank you. And thank you for betting on me din. Kasi alam ko, hindi kayo tumatanggap talaga ng bata nun. Hindi ko alam anong magic ang nangyari. Bakit ako nakapasok. So, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alam ko kung bakit, Mark. Nakita ko kasi
Bakit?
yung balot ng Jollibee. Inabot mo sa table kay Jerome. Mabilis
Yun
mo
Bata yung
ba
price. Okay, let me answer that. Let me answer that. Kasi I wanna show people doon sa cash flow. As young as Mark, nasa high school, playing stock market na. And parang for me, that is something eh. That's why sometimes I tell people din doon nagka-cash flow, like yung stocks, pag yeah, we have someone here, you know, high school pa lang, but playing stocks. Really? And tas pupuntahan nila si Mark.
Naalala ko
Yun.
nga.
And by the way, okay, kasi after nung stocks, Mark was telling me he's learning Forex. At that time, sabi ko, sige, pag-aralan mo. Ganun. At the time kasi medyo matunog Forex. So, nung medyo nakukuha niya, sinabi ko naman kay Mark, tara mo mag-Forex. Yun. Alam ko pa yung laptop mo, yung medyo yung keyboard. Handa mo yun?
Yes! Yung lumabo.
Bakit ganun? Minsan, alam mo, hindi mo alam kung tama pindot mo kasi hindi lalabas yung key. Tapos, andito na yung screen. 11 inch ba yun?
Less. Kasi ano yun napanalunan lang sa landmark.
Yeah. Tapos, imagine mo nagpo-forex ka, yung chart, nasa 9 inch ba? Sabi ko, Mark, hindi ko mabasa ang number. Yun. Ganun kami nagsimula.
Yes. So that's the reason. Other doon, kala niyo hindi ko kayo nahuli doon sa balot ng Jollibee. Kitang-kita ko yan, Mark.
Yeah.
Kita ko kung paano mo inabot sa ilalim.
Hindi lang Jollibee. Iba pa.
May minute burger pang kasama. At saka yung orange juice. Sumama kayo.
Yes.
Tapos may nahulog pa. Okay na, dinampot ko.
Nung may moment na yun, at sabi ko, ang sama ni Mark, ba't hindi niya ako inabutan? That's the room lang.
May agenda eh. Hidden
agenda.
But seriously, yes, that's a really nice story. Tsaka there's another one also, Mark. There's another kid na naging part rin ng Cash Flow 101 workshop natin. Yung anak ni Doktora Marnie Prudencio. Another whiz kid. Another super smart na bata. And then just like you din, nag-volunteer din siya every Cash Flow 101. And dumating pa kami doon na pati sa Millionaire Mind Intensive namin tsaka National Achievers. Nag-volunteer siya sa amin.
Yeah. Jonah, si Doktora Marnie pala sa Malaysia. Doon niya inattend. Saka si JR. Yeah.
Yes. As in, mas bata siyang nag-start. Like, Jerome wala pang 10 years old, no? Si JR. Like, super bata. Kasi dinadala rin siya ng mommy niya, ni Dr. Marnie.
Sa siya, abot ng pera.
Siya yung naging banker ng mommy niya. Parang ganyan. Taga-bilang. Whiz kid. Sobrang matalino, just like you.
Thank you. Ang galing kasi the environment that you're creating for youngsters is very different. You're making yung mga adult stuff, financial, money stuff very normal and fun. Sobrang
fun.
galing ng pagkakagawa. Ang galing talaga.
Yeah.
Galing.
Actually,
Totoo
lahat
yun.
nun, mastermind si Bellum. Yeah.
Yes.
He's the one who guided me throughout. By the way, Mark, were you there yung first Rich Dad Asia event 2005?
Yes.
Yung,
I was...
you were there?
Ay, no.
Ay,
The second
oh,
one.
yung
Yung nag-dump.
Anong
2006.
sa Discover,
Okay,
anong
okay.
hotel ngayon? Diamond Hotel, yun ba
Diamond
yun?
kami palagi. Yung
2009.
no, that's first one 2005, second 2006, next 2007, tumigil ako 8, 9 yung patuloy. Yeah.
I see.
Okay,
Alright.
tagal na. Anong tagal na yun, daming memory.
Ang daming learnings.
Yeah. Okay.
Totoo, sabi ni Nikki dito, volunteer to learn and gain experience. Yes, when we're still doing the event, for all the online audience po, just a little background, meron po kasi kami tinatawag na Karma Crew. It's a culture that was passed on to us or was introduced to us by our strategic partner, Success Resources. Because when the very first Millionaire Mind Intensive namin, kasi sa cash flow, it was so easy. Ang nangyayari, di ba Mark, you first attend, and then ikaw mismo nahuhook ka. Right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
attend ka ng attend hanggang eventually you get invited to be part of the core team na nga. Parang ganun din yung nangyari. Pareho tayo kasi
Yeah,
nangyari.
parang si Carlo
Sa
Puri dito.
si Carla, ganun din. So, sa Millionaire Mind Intensive, yung pay it forward na concept was introduced to us. Na parang nung time, na very first time na nagkaroon kami ng M.M.I, sabi namin, saan tayo kukuha ng mga crew? Kasi alam nga naman mag-hire tayo. We need minimum 50 people to support the entire event. And nung 50 to 100 people yung kailangan namin. So it's going to be quite expensive. So sinabi sa amin na, no, what you have to do, look for a graduate of the event, and then you invite them to be part as a Karma Crew. So yun yung idea ng volunteerism. So right now, ang nakakatuwa kasi it has continued. Nung nagla-live pa tayo, and even right now na nasa virtual setup tayo, Mark, we're still having volunteers on our event to still support us even where we're in the virtual setup already. Yan. So, ang requirement lang talaga, yes po, ang requirement lang po talaga sa amin, online audience, for you to become part of the Karma Crew of Laurus Enterprises and pay it forward, kailangan po muna umattend kayo ng mga event po namin. Like, halimbawa, kung Millionaire Mind Intensive graduate ka, you can become a Karma Crew for that. Kasi you understand already the front end. Nakita mo siya, you experience it firsthand. Now, you can support better. Kasi you know already what the participants are going to expect. So, meron ka ng foresight. So, you can be of better service to these people.
Correct.
So actually, nag-Karma Crew din ako sa M.M.I. Singapore at that time. Yeah.
Yes.
So it was fun. And at that time, nung nag-Karma Crew yung M.M.I. sa Singapore, nasa 6,000 people nun eh. So, ang gulo.
Yes. Tsaka alam mo, I agree with what you said a while ago, Mark. You have to make it fun. Regardless you are teaching or mentoring a kid or somebody who is already an adult, at the end of the day, do not take away the fun side of everything, right? Kasi darating talaga yung time na mababurnout ka, na you utilize, it's all about the logical, 'di ba? You're thinking too much. But pero kapag hinahaluan mo siya ng play, that's why play is actually part of the jars kasi it's a very vital dynamics to complete the whole system for you to really pick up the lessons out of it.
Correct. Something about play jar pala. I learned this from one of our students. His name is Al, and ang sabi niya, alam mo gaano ka-importante yung play jar. Hindi pa siya nakaka-attend. Parang kung ano lang yung kinikwento namin. Sabi niya, play jar is not just for spending. Play jar is for earning. Huh?
Ako rin, napaha ngayon.
Sige nga, explain.
Kasi, when you do your play jar, ang tendency is you go to the places that make you feel like a millionaire, diba? Like spa, golf, or whatever. Then when you're there, you get to meet people na ganun din yung ginagawa. So then you expand your network, you expand your vocabulary, you expand your mental
Law of
wallet.
association.
Yes. Kaya importante ang play jar. It's for earning then.
Ang social naman kasi ng play jar. Jerome, hindi. Kasi ang social ng play jar nila, golf. Can you just...
Yung play jar ko, pang mini golf lang.
Pero totoo yun. That makes sense. 'Di ba? Parang halimbawa, spend mo nga yan siya sa isang worthy item. 'Di ba? You get to meet nga people who might be of the same growth mindset with you. So, halimbawa, yun nga, parang nag-membership ka into, kunwari, Tagaytay, ano nga yung Tagaytay na mahal?
Island.
Highlands.
Tagaytay Highlands,
Highlands.
di ba? That can be part of your, it can be an investment, but it can also be part of your play lang. Kasi you only want to go there dahil gusto mo lang yung spa nila, gusto mo lang yung golf range nila, gusto mo lang yung whatever activities that they have, right? So the law of association can be, connected to the play jar. That's so
Correct.
And
And if you know how to treat yourself, talagang you attract the right people eh.
correct. Yes, the mastery of self. Sabi nga, yan yung inaaral ko from the books of Don Miguel Ruiz. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's empowering yourself. It's about tawag dito, putting yourself into a different level so that you can become a better person, and you can serve everybody around you differently. Diba?
Correct.
The mastery of self.
Yeah. I have a question, Mark. Mark, when did you read yung Rich Dad, Poor Dad? O nabasa mo?
To be
Before,
honest,
after, hindi mo pa nabasa.
nabasa ko yung chapter 1. but there was yung kids edition, yung parang comics. Yun, I read that one.
Yung
Kasi
turtle.
comics. Yes, the turtle. Yun. I think I'm more of a watcher than a reader. So
ano ka? Ano tawag dito? Visual person.
So I learned most of the concepts from watching Sir Jerome numerous times. Every time na nandun ako sa cash flow, I learned something new. It's the same script. Memorize ko na yung script ni Sir Jerome.
Yung halos memorize yung mga script ko. Kaya pag nakalimutan ko, biglang, Mark, ilaw. Sila taga-Q.
Parang biglang gaganyan si Jerome. Tapos lahat kami minamouth na namin sa kanya. Kasi kahit hindi namin alam yung script, nakabisado mo na because nga repetition is the mother of all learning diba?
Correct.
Oo. And maganda yun.
Pati yung delivery.
Yes. Kung kailan papasok yung joke.
Yes. Ano yung survey na? You did a survey on ano yung top ways to make money. Number 1 is I think start a business, win the lottery, and then marry a rich person. Parang yun yung punchline lagi.
Ay, yung Mark, naalala mo pa, yung kay Michael Jackson, the best of the best of the best of Michael Jackson. Never gets old. Every time that Jerome would crack it, tatawa
pero yung mga ganun na sample, hindi na yung galing kay Bello. Medyo nakakahiya kasi.
Pero alam niyo po, sa mga online audience po namin, this is bigla tuloy kami pumasok sa isang orb na nawala po. Parang biglang kami na lang nagkukwentuhan para lang po maintindihan ninyo. Because Jerome is actually the only Filipino personally trained by Rich Dad Asia, Mr. Bellum Tan, who is the investment partner of Robert Kiyosaki po. Jerome is the only person that Bellum personally trained to teach and facilitate the Cash Flow 101 workshop here in the Philippines. So, ever since 2005 po, and even until now, natigil lang po dahil nga po nagka-pandemic, we're still doing the Cash Flow 101 workshop. Wow. And Mark here, he started po sa Cash Flow 101 workshop. Yan po. So, ito mga pinag-uusapan po namin, part po ito ng mga punchlines ni Jerome every time that he's doing the workshop. Ang nakakatawa po dito, kasi may mga jokes po siya, and the joke is actually part of the script. Pero, every time na ipapunch na po yan ni Jerome yung joke niya, kami po ng mga timers like Mark, Carlo, who's here, Jev, Angie, all these people po na regularly nag-volunteer for many, many years, kami pa po yung nauunang tumawa sa joke.
Which kasali sa script yun. Kung kailan sila tatawa.
Di ba, Mark? Hindi pa natatapos, tumatawa na tayo because maybe because the anticipation of the joke, oh, it's coming na, ito na yung joke. So you get tickled right away. Yan.
Correct.
Sabi ni Nikki dito, ganyan si Mark magturo ngayon. Naka-script ang
Actually,
So now, Nikki, alam mo na kung kanino nagsimula, kanino niya natutunan na pati ang joke naka-script.
Yeah.
Yan. Lagi pa rin daw mabenta, sabi ni Carlo. And yes, sabi ni Nikki kanina, the 4 agreements. Nikki, I'm actually reading it right now. Nasa 3rd agreement ako. Do not make assumptions. Ay, sobrang ganda. Grabe yung the 4 agreements. Talagang ang sarap basahin kasi maigsi lang din pati siya. So yan, sige. Okay, Jerome. Sorry. Right now, we are on what question na ba tayo? Out of the 6,000, ano ba sinabi ko? 6,589?
Yeah, nasa 3,000 something. Right.
Ay, by the way, can I say something about cash flow
Yes.
pala?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, ang galing kasi how cash flow the way it was taught before, parang US setting siya eh. Di ba? Kasi yung setup niya, US setting, ganyan. But, may ginawa si Sir Jerome before and the team, okay, there is level 1, 2, 3, and 4. It had a progression na ganun eh. And then, there was a level there na in-apply siya sa Philippine setting. And it was still the same rich dad principles pero applied sa Philippine setting. So, mas nag-sink in siya. And I think, that was yung time na nag-aaral na ako ng FX. Kasi, meron doon yung ang daming yung pampahirap sa game. So, okay lang ba sabihin ko yung mga rules?
Yeah.
Sige, go ahead.
So, part of the cash flow game, every turn, every round, meron kang paycheck. There is one level na you only get one paycheck, yung first one, and then the entire game wala na. So,
yes.
How do you get out of the rat race if wala kang paycheck every month? But in-explain ni Sir Jerome very well kasi sabi niya, para saan to ginagawa? Kasi most of the people na I think na uma-attend doon, at the end of the month, wala naman talaga natitirang paycheck. So how do you still get out of the rat race? The learning there, which I cannot share, of course, you have to go through it, is something na I think really helped me doon sa decision ko mag-FX. So it's not, basta the learning there is something very valuable. Sana ma-attenda ng lahat na nag-review sa atin. There was another level wherein wala kang paycheck and you also have to pay all the loans. Yung sa character na ina-assume mo, which is sobrang laki. How do you do this? But still, the learning there is tremendous. Yun lang yung I think I can share kasi that was very life-changing for me. Yun.
Yes.
Yeah, in my level din. Sorry.
Di ba meron pa isang level, Jerome, that all of us will be playing the same profession?
Okay. Yeah, yun yung madali lang muna. Level 2 yun eh. Para let's say after that. But there yung pinakahuling level, walang paycheck, walang big deal. That's for talaga mga trader. Yeah. Then, actually, lahat yun, Mark, yung sinasabi, actually galing yung kay Bellum. Siya yung brainchild nun. And that's why sa Singapore, when I first introduced cash flow kami with some Malaysians, ganon, sabi okay, walang paycheck. Ako rin yung parang, what? Walang paycheck? But ang bilis lahat nakalabas kasi yung mindset mo iba na pala.
Yes.
Then yun. So, yun. Up to yun level 4, yung walang big deal. Kasi big deal, normally, we rely on real estate eh.
Yes.
Diyan ako naging billionaire.
Yeah. You're gonna break the bank. And sabi niya, level 4, walang big deal and you can break the bank. Yun ang sabi ni Bellum.
Yes.
And yung nagagawa pala.
Diyan ako naging billionaire. Sa level na yan, oo.
Joanna, nung naglaro kay ni Bellum, nung Robert Kiyosaki nandito, nakatulog ako noon eh. Ba't ba ako nakatulog?
Yes.
Ano nilaro niyo? Kasi kwentuhan kayo, wala akong magets noon. Sabi ko,
we did the level 1. We did the level 1 and then we did the without the paycheck.
Okay.
Yes. We were able to play with Bellum kasi. So, parang we asked lang Bellum, let's play cash flow. Sabi niya, aren't you tired? Because the National Achievers Congress just ended the day before with Robert Kiyosaki. And we were really pestering him. Like, Bellum, let's play. Aren't you
Sis,
tired?
alam ko na ba't ako
Like,
nakatulog.
Jerome was sleeping.
No, inacupuncture ako.
Yes,
Yung masus ni Robert, sino yung Malaysian? Di ako
yes.
nakatulog pala. Okay.
Because the reason that we wanted Bellum to play with us because we wanted to experience it from Bellum's perspective. Ang nakakatuwa kay Bellum na nakakainis is that like I was asking him because I was trying to rig the game eh. Like, Bellum, what do you think? If I do this strategy, would this work? Ang sagot lang niya, I don't know. You try.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yan yung palaging sagot.
We'll
Yes.
see.
Yes, with that little smile in him. That's so naughty lang talaga. Okay, Bellum, nako. But it was really fun and it was so full of insights and learnings.
Yes,
Because of that talaga, doon nag-shift lalo yung mindset ko about money. Yan.
Mark, naabutan mo si Doreen sa cash flow?
Yes.
Okay. Sis, pag
Yes.
si Bellum nakakatawa sa cash flow, si Doreen nakakatakot.
Yes.
She will read you
Uh-uh.
how you handle money, tapos lahat ng lesson ibabato sa'yo. As in, umiiyak tao dahil doon. But they got to realize, galing ni Doreen.
Yeah.
That's why
Yes.
Robert Kiyosaki says this about Doreen Tan, asawa ni Bellum. Sabi niya, he's the greatest cash flow teacher in the world he ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yun.
Alright. Pasensya na po sa mga audience. Biglang naging kwentuhan na po kami, no? Pasensya na. So, okay, going back to our question na lang. Jerome, do you have a question for Mark?
Yes, 3,000 something. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Mark, today times have been so challenging because of yung pandemic, and it also affect a lot of seasoned entrepreneur, also mga startup entrepreneur. Now, question is, how did you thrive during this time? And also, parang, did you pivot to other things, or, what did you do during this very challenging
I
time?
listened to my girlfriend.
Mm.
Kasi I had a very fixed mindset. Tapos it's only parang yung setup ko is it's my way or the highway. Until she's very insightful. So she's been helping me with a lot. Tapos sabi niya, why don't we do this? Kasi parang with the way that you're doing, parang masyadong uptight, masyadong strict. So we did it. Tapos ang nangyari, before pa nag-pandemic, ang dami naming change na sa klase, and it actually became better. Ako pa yung before pandemic, ayokong mag-class online kasi alam kong walang joke na mag-work. Kasi kailangan ko ng body language for it to work.
Yes.
But sabi niya, sige, hindi, I'll help you out. Tapos nung sinabi niya sa akin na you just worry about the class, I'll worry about everything. So ako parang, huh? Okay, ako yung mas techie sa atin. How does it work? Niya, hindi, basta worry about your part, I'll take care of the rest. Tapos nung sinabi niya, okay, sige. I trust you, so let's do this. And then the first class was surprisingly successful. In my head, hindi siya mag-work out. But everything worked well. So I think that's a really good advice. Listen to your girlfriend, listen to your partner. Also, because I learned this from our Dampa session with Bellum after NEC ata, yun. Sabi niya, one of the most important decisions in your life that you will make is not which business are you going into, which industry, which investment should you be going into, should you go into Bitcoin or whatever. Hindi. It's choosing your life partner. Because that will influence kung ano yung magiging financial future mo. Hindi naman tayo parang, okay, pipiliin ko yung mayaman para maging mayaman kasi yun yung sabi ni Mark, diba? It will,
M.M.I.
Hindi siya like that. It's because your mindset, your beliefs will actually be influenced by your partner. Kasi bakit? Kanino ka ba makikinig? Diba? Yun. Sometimes mas makikinig ka pa sa girlfriend mo kaysa sa sarili mo eh. So, yun. Choose your partners wisely.
Yeah, actually hindi lang mas yun yung dapat kung inagot.
So,
Totally agree.
shout out kay Nikki. Woohoo! Haba ng hair. And I love what you
Yeah.
said there. So, pinaka-importanting lesson sa lahat po ng mga manonood namin sa mga oras na to, kalimutan niyo na po lahat ng mga narinig ninyo na sinabi ni Mark simula't simula po. Isa lang po ang tatandaan ninyo. Ahem. Listen to your girlfriend. Kung may asawa po kayo, listen to your wife. Okay? Dahil ako po yung host, wala po tayong magagawa. Talaga, sexist po ako. But you know what? Can we play a little bit around that idea lang? Kasi I love what you said there. Eh. Choose your partner wisely, right? Because sometimes, 'di ba, iniisip natin na parang um masyado parang ano ba? Parang there are some people kasi naisipin nila, masyado ka namang wais. Parang masyado mong pinipili. Parang ganyan. Hindi mo natuturuan ng puso. Pag tumibok ang puso, yun na yun. Right? But can we lang? Parang I think it's a myth kasi, 'di ba? In a way, kasi we can really influence the choices that we make. At the end of the day, we have the power of choice. So can you please help us understand lang, Mark, with regards to the dynamics ng relationship ninyo ni Nikki, how are you guys complementing each other? Because the way I see it, ako personally, you're so perfect with each other. Perfect in a sense na, yun nga, kababanggit mo lang na parang ikaw, you're very straightforward. My way or the highway. Parang, this is it, nothing more. Pero si Nikki naman, she has this broad mindset that kumbaga parang ikaw, you're looking inside the box, Nikki naman is looking outside the box, which is actually perfect. Right? Kasi may mamimiss out ka sa labas that Nikki can see, may mamimiss out sa loob si Nikki that you can see naman, which is perfect for each other. So, can you please share to our audience lang right now, how can you make such a relationship work in a way na parehong magiging beneficial towards both partner? Hindi yung, sige, gagawin ko yan kasi yan yung gusto mong gawin. But rather, I'm going to do it because I see the value of it. And I believe also that it's going to give me a better result, better than what I can imagine.
Okay. This is something that we both share. Na surprisingly hindi ko alam na into dito si Nikki, and more into pa siya kaysa sa akin. We watched an anime. It's called No Game No Life. And then there was an episode there where they talked about absolute trust. So I think that's what we both share sa amin, absolute trust. Kasi I know personally na si Nikki, lahat ng decision na gagawin niya would benefit both of us, not just her. So it has to, sorry, kaka-dinner ko lang kanina. It has to come from that. Kasi if you don't trust your partner, it's going to be very, very, very hard to maneuver. Yung limiting beliefs mo would be there as your wall. So sa amin, yan, we have this absolute trust between us. So alam niya. So of course, before that, syempre kailangan muna namin mag-align. Ano ba yung gusto ko? Ano yung mga ayaw ko? Ano yung mga gusto niya? Ano yung mga ayaw niya? Yan yung sa ligawan phase eh. So nung nalaman na namin yun, doon lang kami nag-align. Okay, ano yung gusto natin pareho? We want a big house with a big yard. Kasi importante yung big yard sa amin pareho. Kasi importante may matatakbuhan yung pets. So at least lahat ng decisions namin, okay, will it benefit yung goal namin pareho? Hindi ko naman sinasabi kailangan mag-align kami lahat. But there are things na, syempre, si Nikki lang talaga yung may gusto. May mga things na ako lang yung may gusto. In that part, we just trust each other na whatever yung endeavor na yon, mag-e-enjoy talaga kami. For example, for me, I'm currently learning about music ngayon. It's something na interested si Nikki but not as interested as I am. Hindi niya ako masyado pinapakailaman doon. Ang importante lang sa kanya is if I'm enjoying or not. If I'm enjoying, go lang siya, support, ganyan-ganyan. If I'm not enjoying, ayun, tsaka lang siya e-entra. Kahit na hindi gusto ko to, di ba hindi ka na nag-enjoy? Which is also my core value, yung fun. So yan, that's our current dynamic ngayon. We just trust each other so much na alam ko, I can rely on her and I can rest myself on her. also there was one instance na natutunan ko siyang talagang fully trust. It was during our Korea trip. Hindi ako fan ng tours dahil sobrang rigid ng schedule and ang aga gumising. I think at 6 a.m. kailangan nakaalis na yung bus. But nung time na yun, after namin ma-survive yun, nung entire trip, nakarely lang ako kay Nikki na, okay, we have to wake up, ganyan. After no, doon talaga siya nag-sink in, okay, with this person, I can trust, I can do lahat ng things na kahit di ko kayang gawin. Hindi ko kayang gumising ng maaga. But during that trip, nagtulungan kami ni Nikki. Actually, tinulungan ako ni Nikki ng sobra. Nagising ako ng maaga, na-enjoy ko pa yung day. Ang galing. So, it was really something. Yun.
Saludo sa iyo, Nikki, and also to you, Mark. Right? I love what you said there. I love that you guys aligned first. That's very important Kasi before mangyari yung trust, kailangan nagkakaintindihan muna kayo,
Yes.
'di ba? Kasi kung magkaiba kayo ng values, iba kayo ng pinaniniwalaan, no matter how much you trust each other, mag-aaway kayo, magka-clash talaga kasi iba nga yung belief. So, it's very important that you align and then you agree on things that you both believe in. And then for those things na hindi kayo naniniwala pareho, respeto. Katulad nga ng sinabi mo, that Nikki would just allow you to have fun, to play, do your own thing, right? That's respect Kasi that's not something that I want to do, but it doesn't have na, hindi mo kailangan gawin just because I don't like it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alignment, absolute trust, and respect, and at the same time, fun. Make it an integral part of your relationship. Ang ganda, grabe. I look forward na talaga dun sa next episode na kayong dalawa ni Nikki yung nandito sa show. Mukhang marami kaming matututunan sa inyo. No, Jerome?
Yes.
Kahit na mas bata kayo sa amin, parang kami ni Jerome, marami kami mapipick up sa inyo ni Nikki. And that makes your relationship more beautiful. Kasi ang bata ninyo nag-start pareho. And then you are, parang, you're both matured sa age ninyo. And at the same time, you're learning kasi together na you support each other's journey, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Something to add pala kay Nikki. I think something that I really appreciated with Nikki kasi she knows how to talk to me yung language ko. Hindi ako saver. Yan, inaamin ko na yon. Si Nikki, sobrang galing na saver. It took her years na ipakita. Hindi, ang ginagawa niya, she shows me what she's doing para ma-inspire ko. Pero hindi talaga nagsisink in yung pagka-saver Until one day, sinabi niya sa akin, okay lang na hindi ka mag-save. Basta, pag nag-trip tayo, kaya mong sumama sa akin. Okay, parang, di ba normal naman yun? But ito yung catch. Alam ni Nikki kasi, nasa trips, ayoko nang may budget. Free-flowing budget kami. So, kung may makita kang item, you buy it. Kasi, medyo challenge mag-travel. If gusto namin kumain, we look for the best. If talagang gutom na kami, kung ano yung pinakamalapit, doon kami kakain. I remember nun sa Japan, nagugutom lang ako, gusto ko lang ng snack. We ended up buying a 20,000 peso crab na isang sandwich. So, ganon. But yun nga, naintindihan ko na, okay, so technically, gusto naman talaga ni Nikki, hindi sa gusto niya akong pigilan mag-save. Gusto niya makasabay lang ako. Wala siyang paki doon sa ginagawa ko sa money or whatever. Basta gusto niya makasama ako sa trip. With the way na gusto kong may experience yung trip without any inhibitions. Yun. Nag-save tuloy ako.
Ang ganda ng story na yun. 20,000 crab? Wow.
Yes,
Anong
sa
lasa?
Japan.
Anong lasa?
Lasang 20,000. Hindi namin in-expect kasi dumating yung bill. Sabi, ba't ang daming yen? Kasi gutom na gutom ako nun. Hindi ko talaga alam kasi ang tendency ko pa, hindi ako nakatingin talaga sa price. Click lang ako ng click sa screen. So order ako ng order, tapos dating yung food. Then, yun na, nung bill, wait lang. Ganun pala kang mahal yung crab.
So paano yung mga crumbs, yung mga nalalaglag, inubos mo.
Kamay na.
Oh, sorry, we're not done yet. Please come. You suddenly want to finish everything upon knowing that it's 20,000. But maganda 'yun ha. I love that. I share the same kasi na parang when it comes to travel, parang you cannot put a limit into the experience because if you're going to tie up the experience to the amount that you're willing to spend or to the amount that you have lang, malilimit yung experience of that yung totality nung pagpunta mo doon. Kasi 'di ba when you travel, it's not just about going out and seeing these places food is part of it And kung ano yung iuuwi mo, kasama lahat yun dun Ang ganda ng dynamics.
Correct.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mark, for answering that question. And thank you, Nikki. Maraming salamat for allowing Mark to share that. All right. So ngayon, we have come to the part of our conversation, Mark, wherein we call this the pop-up. All right. Okay. Here in the pop-up, Mark, simple lang siya. I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you a statement or a question or a word, and then anything that first pops into your mind, yun yung isasagot mo. No assessment, okay? No explanation. But since I'm going to be the host for this part, if ever I get curious and natickle yung pagka-bay abunda ko, I might ask. I am bay abunda, by the way. I'm not girl abunda. Okay. So pag na-trigger yung pagka-bay abunda ko, baka magtanong ako. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. Sige. So, I'm going to ask you some series of questions, and for our viewers, online audience, especially sa number one fan ni Mark, if ever that you want to answer them, okay, feel free to put them in the comment section. So here's my first pop-up question to you, Mark. What is the first motto that you have na naaalala mo right at this very moment?
First motto?
Yes, parang slam book lang.
There are things that I can do that you can't. There are things that you can do that I can't. But together, we can do everything. I think it was Mother Teresa. So that talks about relying on others. Kasi ako ay more of a lone wolf kind of guy So if naglalaro ako ng game, gusto ko solo lang ako. I don't want to rely to others. But nung naintindihan ko yun, nga pala, the whole world opened up. Yun.
Yes. Similar yan yung kay Helen Keller, tama ba? Yung alone I can do so little, but together we can do so much.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's so nice. Thank you so much. What is your first pet?
Pwede ko ba sabihin sa online to? Illegal pet yata yun.
Ano ba yung pet mo?
Musang. Bear cat. It's a bear cat.
Pero endangered ba siya? Endangered species na ba yan?
Illegal. Illegal siyang gawing pet. But it was, galing kasi sa province, tapos binigay sa akin ng grandfather ko. It's parang, this looks good, ganyan-ganyan. Yun. It looks like a raccoon, but it can grow as big as a tiger. Tapos ang kinakain niya ay chicken.
Okay. Hindi siya mahirap alagaan?
Mahirap. Dahil nangangagat siya. So, may special gloves dapat. Yun.
Oh my God! Pa-share yung picture. Gusto ko makita.
Nasa Avalon.
So pag pala, dapat pala, Mark, kapag papakainin mo siya, hindi po pwede yung half-minded. Dapat full attention ka. Kasi baka mamaya, yung inangat-ngat na pala niya, yung kamay mo, hindi mo pa alam. Ang morbid.
Yes. Kailangan mo siyang i-distract dun sa cage, sa other side, away from the door, bago maisuot yung food.
I see. Wow. Tapos ano siya, matakaw? As in, everyday, how many chickens, ganyan?
Medyo matakaw kasi chicken heads yung kailangan mo ipakain Tapos kailangan ko siyang turuan na not to eat live animals.
Yes.
Kasi
parang
nag-hunt talaga siya.
Yeah, so parang si Chavit Singson, yung mga totoo
Yes!
daw, yung 'di ba sa saan nga yung lugar niya?
Sa may vegan ata.
Vegan, yes. Ano
Oo.
siya, yung pumunta kami dun sa farm niya, yung mga tiger niya, ang pinapakain talaga nila fried chicken.
Yes,
Kasi
yes.
kasi otherwise when they start eating raw plus yung flesh and yung dugo, mati-trigger yung pagka-hunter nila.
Yes, yes. Totoo.
Ingat ka ha, baka mamaya pag next kausap namin sa'yo, wala ka ng risk whatsoever. Alam ko na yung risk. Okay, next question for you. What is the first international country that you have visited out of your own money? Iba
Japan.
yung Japan. Ito
Mm.
yung 20,000 crab.
Hindi pa. This was
Iba
the
pa.
first time na nag-travel ako alone with my friends.
I
Yun.
see. Okay. So, favorite mo ang Japan. Tama ba? Kasi
Yes!
parang nakita ko yan sa post ninyo ni Nikki eh.
Mm.
Okay.
Naku, second
Sige.
home na namin ang Japan.
That's nice. Okay. Who is the very first people that you only met once but left a very big impression on you?
Juanis Paredo. From City
One
Sec.
is yung taga Citisec.
Yun.
As in, once lang kayo nag-meet?
Yung sa seminar lang.
I see.
Tapos sinasabi ko na sa lahat ng tao, mentor ko siya.
Ang sarap, no? Sarap pakinggan ng gano'n. Yung kahit once mo lang na-meet yung tao, tapos tatawagin ka na kagad niya na mentor. And right now, you are a mentor to thousands of people already through Leo Advantage. Tama ba?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Through Leo talaga yung pinaka-main platform, or do you have other platforms that you are mentoring people?
Leo Advantage lang talaga.
Okay. Sige. All right. Next question. What is the very first video game that you played?
Tekken.
Tekken? Yun ba yung...
Tekken.
Yeah! Yung ba yun?
Yes, yung fighting game. Pag nag-edit
Yung
na yung
Street
character,
Fighters?
yun.
Iba pa ba yung Street Fighters?
Iba pa.
Okay. What is the very first expensive item that you bought for yourself?
Very first expensive.
Yes, because you're a spender.
Siguro at that time, pinaka-expensive laptop. Yeah, a laptop. But I considered, hindi ko siya namalayang expensive kasi it was something that I really worked hard for. Yung pinaka-splurge ko talaga was a pen. I think that was a really expensive pen.
Anong brand to? Ito ba yung yung mga millions? Hindi naman.
In USD, hindi naman. Nasa 5-digit USD lang. But what made it special kasi was yung nib niya was pure gold. So, yun yung bumubuka.
Okay.
Yun.
So, parang
Kasi,
siya, investment in a way na rin siya kasi pwede mo siya masangla.
Yes!
Tama, no?
Yes.
Oo. Oh, so you see, only a spender can understand you. No? Hindi tayo spender. Yes, hindi tayo spender. We're practical shoppers.
Yes, correct.
Nikki,
I like your
we're
term.
not spenders, we are practical shoppers. Pinag-iisipan namin yung mga binibili namin. Sabi ni Nikki, nahirapan ka, nag-isip ka kasi ang dami ng binili mo. Pero that's so it's parang it would cost you millions na rin kapag kinonvert mo into pesos. Right?
Correct.
Hanggang ngayon, buhay pa yung pen.
Yes, naka-travel na ng Japan yun tsaka ng Dubai.
Alright. What makes it different kapag sumusulat ka? Parang ano yung feeling mo? Kasi 'di ba sometimes it's the experience around that item that makes it more worthy for you. Disregarding the price, 'di ba? Parang halimbawa, parang pag sinusulat mo siya, parang mas smooth ba yung pakiramdam mo dun sa pangalan mo pag nagsasign ka, or parang parang nag-i-spark ba ng joy? May ganun ba?
Yes, it does spark joy, but kasi ang expectation ko was gaganda yung sulat. Hindi. Hindi siya gumaganda.
Magic na raw yun pag gumanda yung sulat. Right? Sige.
It's not, this is something I learned from Nikki. Ito, it's not about the gear. It's the person who uses the gear that matters.
Totoo.
Yun.
I love that. Yes, yes. Marie Kondo na raw, sabi ni Mike Lator. Okay. Next question. Saglit. First thing that pops into your mind, that if you could become the number one expert in one niche, what would it be? Other than fun? Like, paano fun? Paano yun?
During the pandemic kasi, I think hindi ko alam if may gantong market or industry already. Kasi this is different from comedians or whatever. This is a person who injects fun in like a business or in a presentation or in a setting, or in an interview. Yon. Kasi nowadays, I notice na parang one of the factors that keeps people interested is yung fun. Kailangan may fun, may entertainment, injecting something relatable, at the same time humorous dun sa mga materials. Yun. I think for most of my lessons kasi, I try to inject as much humor as possible. I try to relate sa students through memes. Yun.
Like paano? Gumagawa ka ng sarili mo mga memes?
Nako, marami ako. Nakabaon.
Sige nga, makalkal ko nga yung account mo one time para makita ko. Sabi ni Nikki dito, Master Memer, Mark. Yeah.
Doon ko na-apply.
Okay. Sabi naman ni Chene, you are for us na Sir Mark. Yay! You are the walking you are the walking meme. Sabi ni Juana. Meme for every occasion.
Sabi nga ni Sir Jerome, di ba? It's when preparation meets opportunity. I have this much memes. Pag nag-present yung timing, yan, call upon ko na lang.
Yes, oo, diba? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I love that. What is the very first event that you've attended that made the biggest impact on you, who you are today?
Cash flow. Definitely cash flow.
All right.
It's a very, very life-changing event for me.
That's nice. So nice to know. So lahat po ng mga online viewers namin, abangan po ninyo ang pagbabalik ng Cash Flow 101 workshop pag nagkaroon na po ng live. Kasi ano po siya, it's very very experiential. You have to really pay it for you to get all the lessons and incorporate it in your own life. Mahirap siyang igawin ng parang dito virtual setup. Sige. So last question for you, Mark. What is the first word that comes to mind when you think of M.M.I? Marc Mancilla.
Holistic. That's the first word.
Wait, holistic na H-O o W-H-O?
Hindi tuloy ako sure sa spelling. Basta yung pangkabuuan.
So may difference nga ba? Kasi di ba may holistic na H-O. Tapos yung isa, yung W-H-O, yun yata yung parang pangkabuuan, yung holistic na yun. Tama ba?
I think. Kasi I believe that every aspect bleeds out to the other aspects. Yun. So your personal finance will affect your personal relationships, which will also affect your emotional well-being, which will also affect your spirituality. Lahat siya connected. You can compartmentalize it. But ang ina-advocate ko, kailangan balanced lahat. And you're having fun. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other. You can actually get both. Yun yung natutunan ko doon sa mga early influences ko from my parents, from the people I met, from Sir Jerome, from Laurus, from you, na a millionaire doesn't have to choose. They can always get both. And that's how you should think. Yan.
I have to write that down.
By the way, it doesn't apply sa relationship. Choose one.
True! Totoo yan! may kasamang gano'n. Totoo naman 'yan, 'di ba? Ano 'yun,
Yes.
ano 'yan, nasa 4 agreements 'yan, 'di ba, Nikki? Parang be impeccable, ano 'yan, part nung first agreement, be impeccable with your words. Meaning, of course, you committed yourself to somebody. So, you have to honor that commitment. So, if you don't feel na the it's not working for you anymore, parang na-fall out of love ka na for whatever reason, it's not an excuse for you to cheat and then get another person and put that person as part of the equation. 'Di ba? Tapusin mo na lang muna 'to. Tapos harapin mo 'tong bago. Wag mong
Correct.
i-mix kasi you have to be that's an agreement that you have to create for yourself. You have to have integrity. Your word is your honor. Yun.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. That is the pop-up question for you. And Jerome, ayan na.
Yes.
All right. So sige.
Hello.
Jerome, do you have another question for Mark?
Yeah. Sige. If there's one thing you can advise young people watching today, what would that be? Kasi that's why, Mark, I'm so amazed with you. Kasi nung nagka-cash flow ka, your age 13 to 15 yung... I mean, as I was like looking back nung age na yon, ako panay basketball lang, those kind of thing eh. Tapos when I was in my early 20s, I actually don't know what to do rin. Alam mo, parang, ano ba gusto kong, hindi ko rin alam. But I know I want to do business kasi Chinese eh. Yun. So what advice would you give them sa mga young people right now?
Okay. My advice used to be follow your passion, but I think this time around, stick with your high school persona. Ano yung high school persona? You remember in high school, di ba, you had English, math, PE, recess, yun lang yung mga naalala ko subject. Computer, we had computer back
Ayan.
then. And at the same time, meron ka pang hangout with friends after school, sa weekend. At the same time, meron ka pang piano practice, guitar practice. At the same time,
Sipag mo?
meron ka pang family events. Ang dami yung mga nangyayari. And
Yes.
we're not yet talking about yung mga personal development mo. Ang advice ko sa younger people ngayon is to have that same kind of mindset. Kasi you don't have to just focus on one thing ngayon. And then, yun lang yung magiging path or journey mo na. Kasi it puts a lot of stress. Kasi ano yung ifo-focus ko? If this will define my future, if ito na yung gagawin ko for the longest time, what would it be? Sa start pa lang, na-stop ka na. So I would suggest, try to focus on your interest. Try to balance all of the things. Maglagay ka na, an hour a day of doing your passion is better than an hour of thinking about your passion. Try to do whatever you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be yung mga change the world. Kasi paano mo gagawin yan an hour a day, di ba? This can be like, ano yung meron ngayon yung generation, like TikTok, games. There's even one na yung anong tawag doon, Axie. Yun. There is this mga NFT. So, expand your horizon. Don't limit yourself dun sa just focus on one thing. Ganyan. No. You can have them all. Just proper time management. And, ito pa pala, kasi you will get burnt out. You will get burnt out. So, you have to surround yourself with supporters, cheaters. Your supporters, that doesn't have to be like the people na parang super fans mo kasi likely medyo challenging yun, diba? But this can be your parents just saying, hello, I appreciate what you're doing, ganyan, or look for friends na nasa same path mo kasi you'll be celebrating the same wins eh. Yun, malaking factor yung environment that you're going to get into. That's why I was very lucky kasi ang environment ko sa bahay, very supportive. Kaya Sir Jerome, yun lang inikutan ko before eh. Also, kasi I've read a lot about choosing your friends, diba? You are the average of the 5 people you're with. So ang question, the next is, so dapat layuan ko ba yung mga friends ko? No. You just have to add more friends who are in the same industry or in the same passion or in the same area na gusto mong matutunan. Like, for example, yung friends mo hindi talaga into music, then look for friends who are into music. Marami naman sa YouTube. You can reach out. Huwag kang mahihiya. Kasi the people now, unlike before, yung mga artists, di ba, parang sobrang hard to reach. The people now, aren't that hard to reach. Actually, mas introvert pa sila than you. So, yun yung natutunan ko. If you want to learn something, go for it. With the way times are now, with the way times have changed, hindi na parang just choose one kasi you can have them all na. Yun. Tama yung sinabi ni Aljon, make your environment support your goal. I think I'm also very lucky kasi right now I'm part of a group, it's called M.M.I. And kasama ko sila Map, sila Aljon. Very supportive yung group na yun. They have what they call Giver's Game. Yan. Palatandaan ko kasi GG yun eh. Wherein everyone supports your business. And ang maganda doon kasi is ang point system doon is how much you've supported the other person's business. Yun. It goes beyond money kasi once you support yung business ng other person, you get more than the money na ina-expect mo. Kung commission ka dyan or whatever, hindi. Ako, you get more than you get the referral, you get the goodwill, you get the network, you get the mindset. Kasi you can apply that in whatever endeavor you're learning from eh. Kanina we had a meeting, just a quick one. I learned from someone, hindi ko pa siya na-meet ko lang siya dun sa meeting. Kasi we were planning an event, ganyan. Tapos there's a lot of things. Sabi niya, okay, sa lahat ng bagay na gagawin natin, alin lang dito yung magpapabigay ng alin lang dito yung magbibigay ng end goal natin. Alin lang dito yung mga related. Ang dami namin natanggal. And that reminded me, okay, ang swerte ko na nandito ako sa group na to kasi if it was just me, I would think, okay, how do I fit all of this? But yun yung reminder ko na isa pa na connected sa sinasabi ko kanina na you can have them all, just make sure that you set out with one basic goal that you want to have. You can have a lot, but kailangan meron kang at least one. Yun. Hindi mo kailangan mag-isip na, okay, ngayon, ano na yung ultimate one goal ko? Kasi you can change it anytime. Hindi mo kailangan mag-intay ng New Year for your New Year's resolution, ganyan. Pwede kang everyday mag-New Year. If something's not working out, if your goal is not working out, then tignan mo kung bakit. Baka naman it's just your environment, nagpapahirap. If it's really not working out, even if na-change mo na environment, then change your goal. Ask yourself, is it making you happy pa? If not, then change it. Hindi naman nakaset in stone na, okay, ang goal ko is to become a computer programmer. Kilala ako na dapat ng lahat ng tao ay programmer ako. Hindi. You can change your identity. Yun. There.
Wow. Very profound for a very young man. Thank you so much for that advice that you have given our younger generation, Mark. And I'm sure so many have been blessed and inspired. And I'm sure na-empower sila based dun sa mga sinabi. Because that's the truth eh. And what I love about what you said, they all came from your own experiences. Hindi mo siya hinugot, 'di ba? Na narinig ko kasi ito sa mommy ko, ito yung narinig ko kay Jerome, ito yung narinig ko kay ganito. Rather, it's based on your own experiences and that makes it more powerful kasi dinaanan mo, ginawa mo, alam mo na pwedeng mangyari. Kasi you got the result, right? Thank you so much for that, Mark. And right now, Mark, allow me to invite muna our friends to the upcoming events of Laurus Enterprises, right? So, to everyone, all our online audience, magandang gabi muli sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po for staying with us up until this very moment. And maraming salamat po even engaging in our comment section. You guys are empowering us and because of your energy po, lalo po kaming ginaganahan dito sa ginagawa po namin and lalo po kami nag-e-enjoy together with M.M.M. So right now po, as we already mentioned, Laurus Enterprises We are an events organizing company, and currently po, we have successfully transitioned to the virtual setup, and we're actually offering so many programs related to personal development and professional growth that can really help you become the person that you want to be and achieve the financial goals the soonest possible time. But there are two events po that I want to invite you in right now because they are very important. The very first event po that I want to invite you is a free event. All right? And the program is actually called Wealth Code Breaker, wherein you are going to learn from Mr. Ken Honda. Ken Honda po is one of the, he's a Japanese financial guru, and he has already mentored lots of people how to create good wealth, especially that we are in this pandemic right now. All right. This event po, it's free, and it's happening on Saturday. That would be September 11. Okay. And the all you have to do is go to the link that we are going to put in the comment section so that you can secure your own slot. Here po, we're going to teach you how you can create your own economy, regardless if you think that you are in a financial crisis. Because guess what? There's always a turnaround. There's an opportunity waiting for you despite that we are in this pandemic, or despite that everybody around you, all the businesses that you know, all the jobs that you know are closing in. You can still create your own economy, or you can still what do you call this, make your income invincible in any economic period. All right. Together with Ken Honda, we are going to also have Mr. Robin Banks, who is the world's leading authority on mind, power, and he's also a personal mastery coach. Another person that you will be learning from this coming Saturday, that would be Dr. Clement Chiang, who is the founder and CEO of Spiking.com, and he is also the New York Times Squeeze Theory. Okay? Again, it's a free event po. All you have to do is go to the link that we have put in the comment section so that you can secure your slot. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I hope that you're going to take advantage of that program po. Follow the Zen, follow the path to unravel the code of prosperity. Join us in the wealth code breaker led by Mr. Ken Honda. And I am so happy to inform you po that Mr. T. Harv Eker is coming back with the virtual version or the online version of the Millionaire Mind Intensive. Yes, you heard it right. Right now, you have the opportunity to learn once again from the one and only Mr. T. Harv Eker, the author of the best-selling book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Kung marirecall po ninyo sa conversation namin kanina ni Mark, we talk about these managers, we talk about how paano ka magiging empowered spender. All of these things po, galing po yung mga information po yan or learnings po na yan from the Millionaire Mind Intensive. And we're so happy to inform you that we are currently offering our limited time offer of only $19. No joke. Only $19 or less than 1,000 pesos, and you can already be mentored by T. Harv Eker. The event is going to happen po on October 1 to 3. That would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And along with Harv, you would also learn from another phenomenal speaker from Harv's group, who is going to be Mac Atram. Okay? The offer is only until Friday, September 10. So, I want you to take advantage right after this show po. Go to the link that we have put in the comment section so that you can secure your slot, because starting September 11, the price for this program is going up for $49. So meaning Right now, you can get it for only $19 or less than 1,000. But kinabukasan po agad, September 11, the ticket would increase to $49. All right? Okay? So do not miss that out. Limited time offer lang po siya. Again, I want to invite you to please like and follow Laurus Enterprises in our social media handles. We are present on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and even Laika. If you are enjoying this show right now, I can guarantee you that if you go to our Facebook and YouTube account and even Laika po, you're going to pick up so many insight from different people that we have already interviewed here in the Manifest Master Inspire. Okay? We have conducted already more than 150 interviews na po. Amazing Filipinos who really did so well during this pandemic. People like Mark and Nikki who started very young and right now they are at the prime of their lives enjoying the millions that they have already acquired because of the hard work that they put in. We have also interviewed some of the world's best trainers, authors, and speakers from around the world through our donation program. And all of them po, makikita po ninyo yan sa aming page here in Laurus Enterprises. So please like and follow so that you get updated with our upcoming programs po. Because right now we also have Unleash the Power Within. We are the partner of Mind Valley here in the Philippines. We're doing the Authority Key with Robert Iopel. There's just too many programs po. But right now, I am really inviting you to take advantage of the Wealth Code Breaker with Ken Honda. What's the name of the other person? Ken Honda, Dr. Clement Chang, and Robin Banks. And take advantage also of our limited time offer for Millionaire Mind Intensive, which is only $19. Don't miss that out. So thank you so much, guys. And thank you so much, Mark, for allowing me to invite your friends and our community to the upcoming events of Laurus Enterprises. And now, Mark, ang dami ko pong naisulat.
Can I say something about M.M.I?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I think M.M.I was a really life changer for me. I remember reading from the book. This one I remember from the book na not everyone will be as fortunate as Robert Kiyosaki, who had a rich dad. Same thing that I would say siguro na not everyone might be as fortunate as I am na I had very supportive parents. I was in a very supportive environment. Something that I really appreciated in M.M.I was lahat ng participants doon are very supportive. And the relationships that I've built there, the friendships, hanggang ngayon, I carry them. We still support each other towards our success. Wala nang, kailangan mo lang mag-English. Kasi I remember lahat nung naging friends ko sa Singapore, kailangan English talaga eh. But,
which is good.
Na-practice, nadagdagan yung vocabulary ko.
Yes.
But that one, I think, is a very big help. Kasi right now, it's really challenging to find an environment where it's very supportive towards your goal. If you want to be financially free, it's easy to fall into a trap na parang get rich quick. This one, you're actually gonna do it in a different way, but something with a better long-term results. You'll find your own support group. I think sana pwede ko to i-share, but you'll find your own mastermind habang nandun ka. It's one of the lessons that you'll learn kay Harv Eker. You have to have your own mastermind. These are the people who will support you. This doesn't have to be your relatives. This can be strangers. Actually, mas powerful nga is strangers eh. Yun. That's very important. Yun yung pinaka-selling point ng M.M.I sa akin.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mark, for that wonderful testimonial that you have given regarding Millionaire Mind Intensive. And kung hindi po kayo nako-convince sa $19 na offer po namin, I hope you got convinced from Mark's testimonial because the three of us po, Jerome, myself, and Mark, lahat po kami product ng Millionaire Mind Intensive. Lahat po kami, pare-pareho pa po kaming lumipad papuntang Singapore.
Yes! Oo nga, nagdala niyo na dito.
But finally, you have the chance to attend it right at the comfort of your own home. And once this pandemic is over and may go signal na tayo sa government to do live event once again, we will be so happy to welcome you to the Millionaire Mind Intensive Live. And it's really going to change your mind. It's really going to give you a different perspective about your money and success blueprint.
Yeah.
Matatapos na po yung tanong sa isip ninyo na, bakit ba ganito ang buhay ko? Matatapos na po yung ganang drama. Yes, Jerome?
Yeah, it's actually cheaper than yung crab sandwich na 20,000. Way cheaper. So,
Yes! Ano na to, ibig sabihin, Mark, with a crab mo, a sandwich mo na isa lang, 20 people na yung makaka-attend ng Millionaire Mind Intensive if they take advantage of the $19 rate until Friday. Yes. Diba?
Oh, wow. Ang galing.
Oo.
Also, something pala sa MMI, there is something kapag there's like a brotherhood or a family ng mga MMI graduate. Kunyari, you met someone, tapos nalaman mo, oy, MMI graduate ka, instant bond. There's
Yes.
something sa mga MMI graduate. And I really,
Yes.
really, really appreciate it. Ang galing. There's a world for MMI graduates.
Ito yung tinatawag, Mark, na you suddenly meet people who are growth-minded, not just like-minded.
Yes.
Because you are intentional with the kind of result that you want to have. Yan siya.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So, Mark, allow me to share right now some of the things that I picked up from our entire conversation. So, once again, pasensyahan nyo na po, guys, kung medyo mabubulol ako sa pagbabasa. Kasi ang bilis po magsalita ni Mark. Lahat po ng mga guests namin dito, mabibilis magsalita. So, tinatry ko po silang habulin. Let me know in the comment section if we pick up the same notes or insight from this conversation with the one and only M.M.I. Let me start with the very first thing that I picked up. Only invest in things that you understand. Okay? Everything can be computed, even your success. Nothing is chamba. Oh, pasosyal pa ako, nothing is chamba. Okay. For the parents out there, make it fun and relevant to your kids. Meaning, if you want them to get interested with self-growth of personal development, always make it fun and relevant to your kids. Remove the adult lessons. Allow them to enjoy it on their own pace. And at the same time, be patient and speak to them in their own language. Okay? Also, if you are a parent right now and you want to have a kid or a son, like a children like Nikki here and Mark here, you have to create an environment that wherein talking about money is just normal. Okay? Teach them young, start them young. All right. Another lesson that I picked up is that, hindi ko babasahin po lahat kasi medyo marami. Choose your partner wisely. Always have absolute trust. If you don't trust your partner, it will be hard for you to maneuver. Also, alignment is actually very important, and also respect. Make sure to always include fun as part of your relationship, diba? Yan. So, in every aspect of your life would bleed out to another aspect. So, always strike balance. You don't have to sacrifice one thing because you can get both. A millionaire, always remember this. This is a quotable quote from M.M.I. A millionaire doesn't have to choose because you can always have both. I love that. Okay. Stick with your high school persona. Have the same kind of mindset. Expand your horizon. You can have everything. Just have a proper scheduling. An hour a day to your passion. Okay. Create an hour a day for your passion instead of just thinking about your passion. Another thing is, look for a supportive environment. You don't have to lose a friend. Ito maganda tong tinuro mo sa amin ngayon, Mark. You don't have to lose a friend who is different from what you want. Okay? Instead, add new friends. So you don't have to burn bridges, right?
Mm.
Just look for somebody else. So palakihin mo pa yung environment mo para different perspective from different people yun na pick up mo. Alright? Last thing, ito po yung kasasabi lang ni Mark, it's easy to fall in an environment that has the mentality of a get rich scheme. So, have your own mastermind and always remember, wag po kayong mahihiya to approach or look for a stranger kasi mas powerful po yung teachings na makukuha ninyo from strangers or from people who are entirely different from you. All right? So those are my learnings, Mark. Thank you so much for so many insights that you have given. Yes, Jerome. Si Jerome
Yeah,
parang nasa
may pahabol si Nikki, top insight daw. Ba't di mo na mention, Joanna? Makinig sa girlfriend. So,
I'm so sorry, Nikki. Sabi ko pa naman, kalimutan natin lahat ng natutunan natin tonight except makinig sa girlfriend. Nikki, kasama ko yung sarili ko. Makinig sa wife. Alright? Catch everything. Pupunitin ko yung natutunan ko. Magbabonifacio ako kasi ito lang yung pinaka-importante. Makinig sa girlfriend, makinig sa wife. Thank you so much, Nikki, for reminding me that. And thank you so much, Mark, for all the insights that you've learned. So right now, we have come to the end of our conversation, Mark. But before we let you go, can we please ask you for a last message that you may want to impart to the Laurus community and to the people watching us right now? And also, I'm sure many of the people na quiet lang, na maybe first time nila na first time nila to learn from you, where can they follow you so that they can continue to learn from you? And at the same time, is there anything that you want to promote to the community right now?
Okay. Unahin ko na muna yung sa mga follow and everything. For that, please look for Leo Advantage, our Facebook page. Also, aside from Leo Advantage, kasi we're also doing other businesses. So we have an event on, I think it was September 16. We'll post it na lang. It's an open business open day. Yun. Wherein we promote yung Givers Gain. It's with BNI. I'm really, really excited for that. Because the benefits are really good. And also yung clubs kasi inside LA, more than FX. We talk about yung mga interest and everything is aligned with trading. Yun.
Mm-hmm.
And something to say dun sa Laurus. Okay, with you guys, I've been with you for the longest time, and I've seen how you dreamt with all the successes, and napag-usapan natin yung dreams before. Ano yung mga gusto nating gawin? And I'm seeing them now ngayon na it's happening, and I think I'm more happy than kayo kasi nakikita ko talaga nangyayari yung dreams. It's a different high when you see yung dream ng isang person, dati ganito lang siya, and it's actually happening.
Yes.
I think I could leave with something na, kasi di ba, yung first step is define what you want. Basta ilagay mo lang, tambak mo lang whatever you want. Kung may ma-achieve ka man doon tapos ayaw mo pala, ay kasalanan mo, ba't mo nilagay doon? Di ba?
Yes.
We can always create vision boards. This one I learned from a student. We can always learn from vision boards. We can create vision boards. We can always create vision boards, a different version, a different set up, a different format ng vision board. You can always create a vision board. And also, you can also make them happen para may action din tayo. Yun. I think that's gonna be my message with Laurus. Kasi you've made your vision boards happen. I've seen the struggle, the process. I've seen how you brought yung mga seminars before na pinapanaginip lang na sana madala natin sa Pilipinas. Sunod-sunod silang dumating. So I was really excited when that happened. So it was a different high for me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Mark. You know what, nakakatuwa nga, totoo yung sinasabi mo. Parang, alam mo yun, yung we started lang na moderator lang, cash flow lang, and then selling something on the side, right? While doing yung mga hustles natin before. And we're talking about, let's bring Robert Kiyosaki, tara, ano natin, visualize natin yan. Punta tayo ng Palawan, let's bring cash flow there. Tapos suddenly, eto na ngayon tayo na parang looking back, we made it, we did it, diba? Nadala natin si
Yes,
Robert to
yes.
Shopee, na-expand natin yung Cashflow 101 in different parts of the Philippines, even abroad, yung mga ganun. So, yeah, it gives you a different high. And alam mo, mas nakakatuwa kasi kami ni Jerome, proud na proud kami to actually say that you are a part of the Laurus Enterprises family. Kayo ni
Yes.
Nikki,
Thank you.
sina Carlo, and all the people that we have guested here in Manifest Master Inspire. Para kaming mga nanay at tatay na, alam mo yun, na these are the people who just attended the programs before, and right now, look at them. They're flying so high. Their wings have become so stronger that regardless if it's raining so hard, that it's signal number 4, they keep on flying pa rin. Tapos hindi sila sumusuko. They don't feel the cold. They don't feel the storm. Rather, focus lang talaga sila dun sa gusto nilang puntahan. So, nakaka-proud. Yes, na we're part of this family and community.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for that, Mark. And yes, please, Mark, and Nikki, please put in the comment section kung saan po pwedeng pumunta yung mga tao so that they can follow you guys, they can continue to communicate and interact with you. And dun sa program na binanggit mo, if there's a link, kindly put them in the comment section para yung mga kaibigan natin right now, they get to be part of your upcoming events as well. All right? So yun po. Maraming salamat pong muli, Mark. We are so proud of you,
Thank you.
especially
Thank you.
Jerome. Para kang naging anak-anakan ni Jerome eh. 'Di ba? Parang pag nagka-cash flow tayo before, lagi kayong magkauntugang, ano yung tawag doon? Untugan ng ulo kasi ang dami niyong pinag-uusapan. Tapos naalala ko nga na nag-cash flow tayo sa Palawan din, yung dami nating ginawa din. Tapos we're teaching cash flow sa mga magsasaka, sa mga fishermen, sa mga jeepney drivers, sa mga tricycle drivers, even the governor, the mayor, all kinds of people yung tinuturuan natin sa Palawan. Remember, 4 sessions of cash flow yun, morning, afternoon, day 1 and day 2. Pero grabe yung experience na yun, diba? Yes, Jerome. Naiiyak si
Yes.
Jerome mo.
Naalala. Actually, na-miss ko yung mga panahon na yun. But I'm also happy, no, Mark, kasi even through the years, through decade, but we still keep in touch. Tapos, alam mo yung, nandiyan ka lang, dito lang ako. And anytime we need you, like, sa M.M.I, on-call game, sige. Alam mo yun? So, it's really nice. And tapos, see each other grow to the potential din. So, parang, yun, ang ganda lang tingnan. Wait.
You grow.
So, thank you so much, Mark. Yeah. For trusting
Can I add
us.
something dun sa Palawan
Yes.
pala? Kasi
Mhm.
people always ask me, how do you expand your mental wallet? That Palawan experience really expanded my mental wallet. Di ba we did that with si Sir Peter?
Peter,
Mhm.
yes.
Yes. Peter Singh.
And then, I remember distinctly, we had one lunch. Tapos sabi niya, go lang, kain lang kayo. Eat all you want, order whatever you want. And then, yun yung time na kumakain tayo ng only lobsters. So, yung mental wallet ko was
natin yung
sumasabog.
lobster.
Yes. Doon nag-break yung connotations na ang mga mayayaman ay masungit, snob, very uptight with money, hindi sila generous. No, na-break siya doon right there and then. Kasi it's happening right in front of me. This very kind person, ganito yung ginagawa. And then si Sir Jerome, I just want to leave with this. Dami ko sinasabi. Iba ang persona na pinapakita ng mayaman sa TV. Kakakay-drama, kaya yun yung mindset eh. No.
Tigilan ng K-drama. Uy,
Wag naman.
Wag naman. Part of life
I
yun
remember
eh.
one advice from Sir Jerome, and up until now, this is what I still practice. Actually, ngayon lang ako ganito nag-long sleeves. Sabi niya, yung idea niya of millionaire, gusto niya, even if mayaman siya, kaya niyang pumunta ng Divisoria nang walang bodyguard, naka-shorts lang. Pero sobrang yaman niya. That really stuck with me. I think, pasabi lang na mabilis yun na sinabi ni Sir Jerome. Pero nag-stick talaga siya sa akin. Ayun. So, thank you for that. Yun.
Yes.
Okay. yung sa Palawan na cash flow, that's the most challenging cash flow for me. Hindi kasi sa 4 na session, 2 days. Because, you know this, nagtagalog talaga ako. Translate ko lahat sa Tagalog yung script ko. Andaan niyo, parang, tapos kay tawa ng tawa, ako naman iniisip ko na yung next step. Parang, ang hirap, but, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Totoo, di ba? Yung naging daga at keso.
Wala na akong maisip na
Naalala mo
yun.
yan, Mark? Kasi mountain peace eh. Sabi niya yung daga at keso, galawin niyo.
Hindi. Yeah, after nun, 'di ba, nung before next session, tinanong ko kay ano yung words aside from keso sa kadaga? Wala rin kayo maisip, no? Sabi ko, okay. Lahat pa lang kailangan ko i-translate. Oh my gosh. But it was fun. It was challenging, yun.
Yes. Pero you know what? It's the most challenging because nga that yung personalities ng mga tao involved during the
Yeah.
game. Yun, totoo yung sinasabi mo, parang it opened up a different world for us, Mark, as moderators eh. Because suddenly, you're talking to a fisherman, you're talking to a farmer na never naka-experience umattend ng seminar and training. More so, a workshop like that, na kailangan sila yung gagawa ng decisions for themselves. So it was really eye-opening, diba? Tapos tama ka, yung kay Peter, grabe din talaga yung pinakita niya sa ating humility, yung pagka-down to earth niya. Kasi it was an all expense paid. Tapos he treated us like kings and queens. It's as if na, parang the way he treated us, all of us, para ito yung high and mighty people from Manila na pumunta dito sa Palawan just to teach you. Ganun niya tayo pinamper nung time na yon, 'di ba?
Totoo.
Oo, yes.
Very
Totoo yung
inspiring.
mental wallet. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so
Expanded
much.
talaga. Nabanat.
Oo, grabe din. Tsaka kasi bata-bata mo pa nun eh. Kayo ni Rod.
Si
Kayo ni
Ron,
Rod.
tsaka
Renz,
si
Rod.
Renz. Tatlo kami lagi
Yes.
magkakasama.
Yeah,
Oo.
tsaka ako, bata pa ako noon eh.
Sige na nga, bata ka pa nun. Magbigyan. Pero yan talaga, iba. It was a different experience coming from the perspective of a moderator for the longest time. It really allows you also to look at people differently. Tapos kasi ang dami mo ring na-pick up na kahit na mga sila, ang blue collar jobs ba ang tawag doon, Jerome?
Yeah.
Yung mga
Sa
fishermen,
US.
yung mga
Hindi.
diba?
Iba pa yun. Blue collar is yung employed but blue collar,
Ayun.
hindi sa office.
Pero parang kahit yung sila yung klase ng tao na yun nga, pagsasaka tsaka paghuhuli ng fish yung kinabubuhay, pero you still learn a lot from them. 'Di ba?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna add din kasi I remember doon, I forgot which table, kay Renz yata nilapitan ako. Gusto daw niya mag-change seat, change table. Sabi ko, so kinapsap ko, bakit? Kasi sabi niya, kaharap daw niya yung boss ng kapatid niya, yung may-ari. Kasi yung kapatid factory nung may-ari, parang takot daw siya. Ba't daw siya naupo doon sa harap niya?
Oo.
Tapos actually, hindi ko change seat. Actually, sabi ko, no, it's better. Doon ka. Parang takot na takot talaga, sabi ko yun. But nung huli nakita ko, yung may-ari, actually kausap sila lahat, parang may tinuturuan. Sabi ko nung nasa tabi, sabi ko, wow, okay to. Yun.
At saka dahil, Mark, mahilig tayo sa merienda, diba? Yung merienda, isang hakbang lang. Non-stop yung merienda natin. So, hindi talaga natin makakalimutan. Ito yung bondat to the next level.
Yes.
Yeah, saka every meal natin may crispy pata.
Kasi nung favorite niya ni Jero. So anyway, ayan na naman, bumalik na naman po kami sa sarili naming lungga. Pasensya na po sa inyo kasi parang this is the very first time po talaga na nagkaroon kami ng ganitong opportunity to have a conversation with Mark also. Kaya ang dami po naming memories na tinetreasure na magkakasama po kami. Kasi this is decades. Right?
Yes.
We started many years ago. This is a decade of friendship, a decade of paying it forward through the Cash Flow 101 workshop. And right now, we are starting to build a community wherein we are empowering and we are joining people in their journey to success, right? So nakakatuwa yung transition natin from palibre-libreng kape, palibre-libreng seafood. Ngayon tayo na yung nanlilibre ng kape. Nag-level up. Right? But again, thank you so much, M. And yes, Nikki, maraming salamat also to you. Sabi ni Nikki dito, thank you, Laurus team, Miss Joanna, Sir Jerome. M always gets invited for talks, pero he rarely says yes. Naiyak naman ako dito. Pag kayo, yes, always. Dito talaga siya nanggaling.
Thank
You're
you.
all a big reason why he is the M we have now. And that makes us so proud, M. You're making your Laurus Enterprises family so proud right now because of everything that you have achieved and that hindi mo kami kinakalimutan along the way. So,
Of
heart,
course.
thousands. Yes. Maraming salamat. And to everybody who tuned in right until this very moment, maraming salamat po sa inyo. As I mentioned a while ago, by the way, Carlo, happy birthday!
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Carlo.
Ayan. Sabi mo, Mark, kanina, di ba? Paano pag kinantahan ka ng happy birthday, paano yung reaction mo? Sayang, di ko makikita yung reaction ni Carlo. Ayan. So, this is also, again, I am announcing that this is going to be the last episode of Manifest Master Inspire Season 5. So that means you have to watch out for our Season 6. And we are so happy and we are so proud that Mark here is our season ender. Yun talaga yung sinabi ko sa kanya, Jerome.
Thank you.
Jerome, ikaw yung sabi ko, Mark, ikaw yung mag-season ender, please. Sabi niya, pressure, hindi kaya mo yan. But thank you so much for saying yes. Thank you so much
Of course,
for
always.
immediately accepting the
Yes,
invitation.
thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Jerome. It has been a wonderful Season 5 journey. And to all our friends here in Manifest Master Inspire, nagtatapos lang po ang Season 5 but you have to watch out for Season 6 kasi we have already prepared po some of the best people to get invited to Manifest Master Inspire so that you can continue to learn with them and pick up nuggets of information or tons of gold from their own journeys that you will be able to apply to your own journey. And Jerome?
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Mark. Actually, yung sasabihin ko ngayon, sobra kitang na-miss. Okay, I also want to thank those people who tune in, na nag-comment. And just ngayon ko lang reminds me, Mark, kasi even when we're doing cash flow, and I remember Mark was making money na hindi ko lang alam kung sa Forex o sa stocks at that time, sabi niya he wanna sponsor people for cash flow. So every cash flow event namin, sabi niya he's gonna sponsor 3 scholar. And that was like 800 each yata eh. And that's how nice and good Mark is, para people will learn. But ako na nagsabi kay Mark, I think after mga 6 cash flow, don't sponsor anymore. Kasi I realize, sometimes I talk to yung mga tao, they don't really, yung value parang kasi libre,
Yes.
alam mo yun?
Yes.
Yeah, so parang sabi ko, stop it na, let them pay on their own. Yun. I remember that. So thank you so much, Mark. So generous. Even now I'm, so generous. So thank you so much, everyone. Mark, people who tune in. So season ender. So we'll see them in 2 weeks after, which is no.
Thank you. I learned from the best then.
October. Yes.
Okay, yun. Yun. So see you then. Yun. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Nikki, for ang dami mong pinost din na may mahabol kung ano yung mga sinasabi mo na. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Yun. Joanna?
Yes. Thank you so much once again, our online audience. We look forward to serving you once again and to having you to Season 6 of Manifest Master Inspire. To everybody, especially the kapotato ba? Ano ba yung term ninyo? Kapatatas ninyo ni Nikki. Kasi ang dami ko nabasa.
Mga patatas.
Oo. Yung mga kapatatas po ninyo, maraming salamat for sharing with us 2 hours, 2.5 hours of your time actually, because right now we're already running 2 hours 29. And salamat for allowing us na pumasok sa lungga namin at magkaroon kami ng mga personal istoryahan. But still, active pa rin po kayo na nagko-comment. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We are
Thank you.
grateful to you. You are so precious to us. We really acknowledge each and every one of you guys. Maraming salamat. Time is the most precious commodity that we all have. And right now, you have freely given it to us. And not just that, you engage with us proactively, sharing to us your own insights. And for that, my heart is melting. I am overflowing with so much gratitude. And I am hoping that once we meet on season 6, we are going to have the same energy and positivity and love for one another. So, this is not yet goodbye. Bye for now. We'll see you soon for season 6. So, I am sending you once again, all of you, abundance of health, wealth, happiness, love, and compassion, self empathy, peace of mind, everything that you would need in your life. I hope that you're going to accept it and you're going to enjoy it for the rest of your life. Maraming salamat ulit, Mark. Maraming salamat, Nikki. And to all the kapatatas. Bye for now!
Bye.
Bye.